Okay, guys, we are live! So for those listening at home, welcome to the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Madison, and I'll be your friendly Kingmaker today, because today we are carrying on with our ongoing campaign, playing Paizo Publishing's outstanding Pathfinder 2nd edition, now available in both Core and Core Rulebook edition. And we are playing through a modified version of their classic adventure path, Kingmaker. And with me today are the stars of the Kingmaker campaign. I'll go the order I've got you guys on the screen here. Why don't you tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what level are you now? First up, we've got Jamie.
Hey everybody, I'm Jamie. I am playing Brommel, a lizard folk thaumaturge and sword scion. He is now level 2.
Nice. Let's make sure we've muted here. All right. Next up is James.
I'm James. I'm playing Vaz, the orc fighter, sword scion, and now marshal.
Nice. Very nice. Next up is Jeffrey.
Hey everybody, I'm Jeff, and I am the unicorn-loving goblin Trog, and he is a pyromancer sorcerer.
Nice. Next up is our resident armor smith, Dave.
Hey everybody, I'm Dave. I'm playing Shara Quickblade. She is a swashbuckler with a gun.
Nice. And last, but certainly not least, is our resident wordsmith, George.
Hey everybody, I am playing Growinius the Good, who is a now 2nd level human evoker wizard.
Wait, you guys are all 2nd level? That's weird. When did that happen?
That's so strange. I don't know. It just appeared.
I will tell you this. I feel better about the challenges you're about to face tonight now, knowing that math is on your side. So that's good.
Me too. That makes 2 of us then.
So guys, unfortunately, our last session was to be 2 weeks ago, but at the very last minute, for the first time in the history of the fucking channel, I had a last minute call with work, and I ended up having to work on a Friday night instead of being able to come and play. So it has been a month since we played last, and this is our final session before the new year, hence my very festive attire, which grants a +2 to merriment. What happened last time, guys?
And as a reminder, I was not here for that last session.
I don't believe I was either.
Let me see. Oh, that might be the case, actually. Let me see if I can
I played November 3rd. It was my last set of notes.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it was me, John, James, and Dave.
So I think you might have been... Ooh, where would it be?
Yeah,
It's always
there.
like
Sorry.
Need to read the
I'm going to stab...
Jamie, John, James, and Dave. Or Jeff, Jamie, James, and Dave. Or George, Jamie, Jeff, and Jamie, and Dave.
Oh, yeah, you guys are just... It's nothing but a Seussian kind of campaign here. Although it's still not... You know what? I only have to say your names twice a day, or twice in a session, and it's still better than the campaign where we had Pash and Vash as characters. Or Pash and Dash. Or was it Vash? See, this is... third base. What happened last time? Let me see if I got some visual cues for you here. Let's see. Oh, there was this.
Kristaps.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was this where we got the horse and the gun?
Tiz,
the session
you guys
before?
were in a camp, were you not?
We were with the Desnans.
A Varisian camp.
Yes.
Yeah, let me see. I've got some other... I don't know if I have them as handouts, but bear with me a moment.
Remy's the chosen one. I remember that.
Remy's the chosen one?
According to the horse.
By the horse, yes. Yes, he has a horse that has chosen him. Dancer. And let's see. My goodness, this was a while ago. Yeah, when the...
This was the one where Vaz didn't realise that the tarot reading was the main event of the session, and so she refused and went off and just tinkered with her armor.
Yes, that's right. She missed, although she listened in. quite keenly. That's right. There was the Harrow reading, and you met with. Here we go. So there was our Harrow reader. And you had the future foretold. I think that Brommel also met up with a fellow devotee of Desna. Desna is a favored goddess among the Varisians. You guys spent some time with the Varisians. Shara managed to outshoot a noisy guy and make a mother very happy that his very noisy toy had to be given away to her.
Yes, that's correct.
And unfortunately, John isn't able to join us tonight, but do these tweak any memories?
Oh, right.
They look wonderful. Friendly.
They were looking for help. They were looking for help.
And then someone had given, I think it might have been Brommel, because it's his, his esoteric lore thing. Once again, I was like, actually, guys, I know something about this. Do you recall what the rumor he'd heard about these blighted creatures? Yes, there's your pistol.
I was trying to open up the description to read it. I accidentally clicked the wrong thing. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I don't recall. I remember that Brommel had a dream of a blight in the forest that evening prior to the sighting.
Yeah.
And in his dream, he had picked up an acorn underneath a large oak, and the acorn had started to envelop his arm just as he was awoken by Vaz.
Yeah.
So.
I think a less, he may have put a rosy sheen on that dream because I believe it took root in his arm. So, the other information, does anyone else recall what they'd heard about the, I can't remember if it was called the blanched oak or, let's see, do we I typically put that stuff in chat. I do not see it. No, so I guess everyone's selecting their second level abilities. There's apparently in the one of the forests, I believe it's the. I don't want to guess. I say the Rostov, but I don't think that's actually right. The Rostov are the plains. So these are the stolen lands here, guys. Yeah, there we go. And it is in the big forest down there. Which you may be shocked to learn is not the actual name of it in the book. It is. Here we go. Oh, it's not on the map. Well, the forest, in any event. And I don't recall offhand what the name of the forest is, unfortunately. Let's see.
Yeah, the one in the center? I've got Greenbelt just popped up on my...
Yeah, the Greenbelt is... I'm not sure if that's the name of the forest, though, or not. You know what, there is... Give me 2 seconds here. I can find the name. Just gonna...
Quick, Brommel, we need some esoteric lore. You read a gaming book once, and There's a forest. Forest was listed in it.
Gnarl Marches. The Gnarl Marches is the name of the what do you call it? The forest. So what you've heard is that deep within the Gnarl Marches there is some blighted tree that is said to stand at the center of a corrupted and rotten patch of the forest, and if it is moving out from there, because you may recall, while you did not, no one other than Remy saw this woman and her horde of little allies. It was you did find the rotted stump that she appeared to have moved through, and there was some discussion of how certain fey creatures, and of course the whole region of the Stolen Lands here is very close, relatively speaking, to the first world, to the world of the Fae. So, still think it's a strange name for the Fae world, the first world. Anyone with a poli-sci, course under their belt is going to have a hard time not associating something with that. Yeah. Very evocative, but you can't take a word that already is in common use. So... Oh man. But let me tell you later, guys, about this idea I've got about a military conflict among the galaxies. It's going to be amazing. So,
will it bring order to the galaxy?
I don't know about that. It'll bring plagiarism for sure. What
kind of order?
So I think we left our heroes with you guys all riding out and leaving these because the Parisians were going to be taking longer in order to get back. So you guys were left riding out at dawn. Kristaps, I think, had left already. And just to bring everyone else up to speed as to why you collectively dislike Kristaps, do you recall what his shtick was?
He definitely had a problem with Ulagor. I remember that, and he had some either dislike or distrust of him. I know Remy was keeping a close eye on him, and he had talked a little bit with Ulagor about it, but I'm not exactly sure what his main issue was there.
Yeah, oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, wasn't he trying to make it seem like an old regime was returning and he was supporting it or something?
Yeah. So just as a nutshell, and forgive me, for those who may be watching the campaign through at a later point, session to session, we have had, unfortunately, some gaps in it, so I'm going to be repeating stuff at the start of each one. But we call that the Steranko method, or not Steranko, we call that the Shooter method, because as Jim Shooter said in the 80s, every Marvel comic could be someone's first comic, so this could be someone's first session. So we'll repeat it. Just as a reminder, the kind of the demographic split and the historical split in Brevoy, the nation of Brevoy, was between Issia in the north and Rossland in the south. They are both Taldan descended people, but there was the coming of a Kelid, another ethnic group. Well, for one thing, there was a significant cultural difference between the Rosslanders, which includes the Sword Lords of Brevoy? Is that
Restov?
what it is? Which?
Restov.
Restov.
Yeah,
Right.
Restov.
Sword Lords. The Sword Lords are definitely a part of the legacy of Rossland, not of Issia. Issia, you can kind of think of them as like they've got a bit of a sinister type of reputation. They happen to have their nation, or their nation has sat on the shores of the Lake of Ice and Mists, I believe it's called. Mists and Veils. And there we go, guys. This will probably make it easier for our history lesson here. So, the Ishan culture grew up around here, and there's a lot of talk about like them having strange associations with the creatures that are said to lurk in the Vale, in the Lake of Mist and Vales. Then came Chorrol the Conqueror, came over from old Iobaria, a nation that fell around the time of the Earthfall. And it is with him and a ragtag army that the Isians immediately bent the knee. And then when the Rosslanders took up arms against them in a place called the Valley of Fire, they found the reason, perhaps, that Isia bent the knee, and that was because Chorrol the Conqueror had Red Dragon allies. And all the sword lords who marched out to face this meager army died. And their blades were seized, and like another popular fiction, their swords were used to form the throne in the, I think it was the Ruby Fortress is the name of the capital at New Stettin. Chorrol's disappeared after 10 years, leaving behind a dynasty, the Rogarvian dynasty, and then over time, this is, I believe, 12 years ago, prior to the start of this, there was an event called the Vanishing, when suddenly all of them vanished. And now there is an Isian descended family that has, or house, that has been serving effectively as regents in the interim. But the time is coming, as is evidenced by the Sword Lords' interest in expanding their territory down to the south, to perhaps have one kingdom once again become two. But what Kristaps talked about was this order of monks found in the Goloshkan Mountains here. They predated the coming of the Conqueror, and they foretold of the coming of the Conqueror. They were said to be legacy of old Iobaria. They're called the Flame Speakers. And after the disappearance, obviously they were quite favored during the rule of the Rogarvian dynasty, but with the disappearance of Chorrol's descendants or inheritors, they have spoken of a coming of a second dragon. And so there is a thought that Chorrol's successor, a second dragon, will come. And as such, there are still not only some who, well, there's those who ally themselves with the successor house that has taken over for House Rogarvia, but also there are secret agents, the Oprichniks of the Brevoy nation, called the Dragon Scale Loyalists, which incorporates a number of disparate things, including the Black Tears, one that Shara was familiar with. And it seemed as if Kristaps' comments were a pointed reference to the subjugation of the Sword Lords and the fact that Restov will forever owe fealty and obedience to New Stettin and whoever sits upon the Dragonscale throne. You may also remember that your half-orc companion is actually descended from one of those sword lords that died. He is the offspring of the infant child of one of those sword lords that died in the Valley of Fire, who left his sword behind to be carried by his son, as was custom in their family. That sword, in the intervening years, has finally made its way to the half-orc heir to that one sword lord dynasty. Do you guys recall what arrangement you'd made with Uligor? Just to touch on all of our kind of plot points as we're getting caught up. Originally,
Yeah, well, I mean,
go ahead, George.
well, here's what I recall, and from my notes, that we had he was very reluctant to get to kind of sort of come out of hiding is a strong word for what he was doing, but being a bandit and trying to remain undiscovered.
I can't
but
remember.
He wasn't cowering.
I can't remember if Dro, when you saw his cave, but I mean, like, hiding is probably a good descriptor of what he was doing.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess it's something about, I think for Druidius, Uligor's sort of attitude doesn't feel like that of somebody who's in hiding. Because he's so, forward and aggressive. So I guess Druidius thinks has been hiding out in the library for 40 years or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he was sort of like, he created this other life for himself, essentially. That was completely different from what you would normally think a descendant of this sword lord family would have. He did not have the possession of that sword, of course, and so we sort of convinced him ultimately to travel with us. This is like condensing quite a bit, and which he again did reluctantly, and essentially I think the sort of deal was like, let's help you regain what's rightfully yours. But in order to do that, we need you to come with us, because it's going to help us in our specific mission to ultimately gain favor with the people we need to gain favor with to accomplish what we need to accomplish. But if we can bring him there, that will potentially help both of us, him and us.
Yeah.
And he agreed to that, but again, it was very reluctant, and there were certain points even along the way where he was like, I think maybe I'm gonna be out of here. Like he would hang back and like, there was always a concern that maybe he would take off and just bail.
I can't remember. Were you here
but...
for the session where he woke up Trog in the middle of the night and I was like, let's get the fuck out of here?
Yeah, we're ready to go.
No, that's great. Okay, not surprising. So there you go. So that really, like, it's a great anecdote of like where he's at mentally about this deal that we have. So I don't know if he's if he's changed, if any of that has changed in the past session that I missed, but doesn't sound like it. So. There
was actually I'm trying to remember who it was. I think it might have been Remy, who, when this Kristaps guy was being an agitator, like it seemed like the party's feeling was like, how the fuck does this guy know we're working for this sword lord lady? And then there was the realization that, you've got someone who's wearing an heirloom sword among them. Also, I can't remember if it was Shara. Shara's got actually some connections to the underworld in Restov, and she could tell you that, like, there are Dragonscale Loyalist agents that would be aware of what they're trying to do, and it is unlikely that I think it's House Sertova is the one that is House Sertova is the one that is the regent, and they are very unlikely to be willing to just let you guys go. So
and we're going to break our deal with Lorana Rumblewood.
Yep.
Who is really the one who had hired us initially to go out, and she's a minor criminal element who may become a thorn in our side, but we'll need to try and buy her off or sweeten the deal somehow.
That's right. You were actually given the name of a contact for a minor noble as well. Do you remember that? It was Oleg's wife. Because when you guys met with Oleg and his wife at the...
Yes. MacLeod? Bayavin?
Yeah, Svetlana, sorry. Svetlana is more than just Oleg's wife. She actually seems to come from a pretty moneyed family, and she's given the name of a contact. So if you guys wish to work a different way to get at the sword lord who is putting on this expedition... Michaelis Bayavin, Bayavin. Love it. So that's also what's happened, is you guys have now an alternative way of dealing with it. And you've got, let's see here, Ms. Rumblewood. Where are you? Lorana? Does she strike you as the type that would do just terrible, horrible fucking things to you?
Yes.
If you betrayed her?
We also...
To be fair, we are bringing the sword, but it's just attached to a psychopath.
And you have no intent on returning it.
And we have no intent on giving it to her and letting her present it. We're going to present it instead.
Yeah. When it's her hench folk, Quinry Hogbottle and Beatrix Fogfollow.
Yeah.
If you're thinking, Kev, are you just saying that because you want to say halfling names? Yeah, you're right. It's my little Christmas treat to myself. So if I can't do a gnome voice, I'm going to do halfling names. So, anything else that we need to talk about to bring us up to speed as to where you guys are? Now, while you're doing that, I'm going to attempt something here. But I'm going to quickly...
Oh, one other thing that Sharon had mentioned to the group in the last couple sessions was it's highly unlikely that Lorana only sent out one group to look for the sword.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We did talk about that.
She would have done everything she can to win, which likely means sending out more than one party with the same intent.
Right.
That's right.
That makes total sense, especially considering who we're dealing with here. She's not taking any chances on a bunch of
First timers.
Myself. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was saying I'm only speaking for myself, but yeah.
I mean, idiots. Complete fucking idiots. Total Yahoo.
We've been basically off target the whole adventure. So, it's kind of justified.
Yeah, she's not wrong.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, I'm almost done here. I think I've got a way to move the map down so you guys aren't continually having just like look underneath your cameras.
Yeah,
Just
great.
keep talking about stuff if you want.
Yeah, go carry on. I mean, I can attempt to multitask.
I do have a
but-
question.
Yes, go
my
ahead.
question just was where, and I might have just missed it, so I apologize because I had to run up and do something. But exactly where we had left off in the last session. What was the situation?
Riding off into the sunrise.
And with this destination being what at that point?
Yeah,
Rostov.
heading back to Rostov.
Okay. And are we still a couple days out, or no? We're only. That was a whole nother day then, so we're not far.
7 days out, 6 days out.
Oh, we're that far? Oh, because we
Yeah.
went backwards.
Yeah,
So
you're
about
making your way
7
backwards.
About 7 sessions.
Okay.
Yeah. We went back to the outpost, and then we went out again, and then we stopped and rested with the traveling troop, and we need to do some like full days of travel without interruptions and without stopping and looking for stuff. But
Yeah, because how much time do we actually have left? Because we have a timetable here. We've got to get back there by a certain day.
thought we had like a 3-day buffer.
Something
were at
that
8
we did.
when there was 8
we
days.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're down to 2-day buffer. It sounds like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't we start with like a 1 month buffer?
We did have a month.
You had a month.
Oh, we had a month total. Okay.
Yeah.
If it helps, in our Traveler campaign, the guy started with a 4-month buffer, thinking like, we got all the fucking time in the world, and our last session was like, okay, how the hell are we going to do this in the time we've got? So,
Look.
Sounds like me every work week.
yeah, really. Okay, hold up. I am trying something here. Let's see if this works.
Let me just procrastinate this task until it's a urgent crisis, and then I can get it done in like half the time.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. What the heck? Oh my goodness. So they've done something on these.
George is doing a reroll on his parenting check.
Yeah. Come on, freaking thing. So the way they've set up the map is they've locked position for something, so that's that's fine. But I'm trying to copy it, and I may have broken Roll20's brain doing so. So let's just see. I can't get off this page right now, so we'll just give it a moment and see how it goes. I guess I could refresh.
I don't know if it's the Friday night Roll20 thing, but earlier on, Kev, you were totally frozen on my screen, and I can hear everyone's voices, but you were like,
Oh yeah, no, it could be just the Friday. Are you hooked up to your? Oh god damn it! Are you hooked up to your? What do you call it? Your dedicated line, or are you on your?
No, I'm within it,
Okay.
and the kids are both playing online games, so that's
Yeah.
going to help my bandwidth.
I think
a lot.
that might be the. Okay, hold on. So it worked, but let me just clean this up here. I have a better version of the map for us now, guys. However, like a dummy, I have cut and pasted it twice. There we go. Let's get that. Oh, for Pete's sake. Hold on. I can fix it. Let's delete that. Okay. And let's try this one more time. Here we go. I'm not touching anything else. All right. Anything else we need to get updated on? I think we're otherwise up to snuff here, right? So it's just a matter of planning your travels. Come on.
The pistol dueling competition, though, George, was pretty epic, I gotta say.
Yeah.
That I missed.
Was
Yeah, there was like 5 shots, and I think my lowest was a 20 or 21. And it was just like, bam, 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 and he'd roll like average, bam, 22, it's bam, 23. I'm like, hey, I'm sorry. It's just how it goes. And then so he wouldn't lose face, I traded in my hand crossbow for a holster, just to, make it look like he's got something.
Cool. Yeah,
That's
that was
pretty
smart.
Thanks, Roll20. Appreciate
Awesome. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Hold on. I think.
it. I took a gunslinger dedication. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
And to be clear, we have 1 horse, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay, I just wanted to clarify that.
It's a
We're not taking
cavalier.
off on horses here. We got 1 horse.
Oh, we can make a base now, and then we'll be a 1-horse town.
I have one more thing to do, guys, and then we're gonna have a map we can actually use.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Why do we need a map? We're just gonna like walk all the way home for the next 7 days, right?
Yeah.
Straight line. Done.
Straight line, no interruptions.
No talking.
Not gonna,
Okay.
I'm not gonna get lost.
We're not gonna go and
Definitely
investigate
not lost. Yeah.
flashing metal off in the distance. We're just gonna let that stuff go and keep going.
I mean, one
Hey
of the
guys,
upsets.
we just see the gates of Restov appearing before us.
Yeah, but look in this direction. There's something cool. Let's go over there.
It is a thing. It's funny. I'm saying this, it's a thing I realized about a lot of these adventure passes because I get bored running like the adventure pass because there's nothing for me to do other than like read stats and shit like that in between. So the only time I've run Starfinder has been running adventure pass, and the couple of times when I've gone off script with it have been my favorite sessions with it. So recently we started playing in our Spires of Paradar game a Stars of Paradar thing that is completely different. It's completely our own version of it, my own adventures and whatnot, and I'm enjoying it so much fucking more. Not that I didn't love running it before. Like I loved the Attack of the Swarm thing we played on Fridays last year.
Yeah, that was fun.
But it's just, I like going off script. Okay, so let's see what we can see here, guys. I'm going to bring your thing over. I think I have a legible version of the map for us now. Hey, Jarwin!
I think that was Kev's way of saying we're never getting to the module.
He's waving.
Oh,
There it goes.
I think more to the point, what I'll do is I will most likely make a different use of the module. Because I still steal, maps and plot ideas and shit like that from it. It's just that I ain't going to use it the way I'm intended.
So that Kingmaker game I bought on Steam, I could play that then, is what you're saying?
Actually, you can play that safely as well. John has already played through Kingmaker multiple times, and I don't know if anyone else in the group has, but I'd already planned for going away from what the video game's plot was. So you play that at your leisure.
Sweet.
And I think Jamie's running Kingmaker himself, so like...
I am. Yeah, I haven't played the video game though.
Oh, and
I
now
can't-
you can play Rogue Trader anyway. Same people.
Yeah, I can't play any of them. I need a new computer.
All right, so where are you guys right now? Let's see.
Getting a new computer would also mean that you guys could see me properly instead of this granular, faded, black, dark screen image.
I thought you spent a lot of time making that really cool, gritty filmic effect. Which is,
Yeah, it's my spaghetti western lens.
I feel like it works for you. Like it's like coincides with your character.
Oh, I thought you just put your thumb on your camera once.
Yeah,
Okay.
just like I lick my thumb and I smack it on the camera lens, and then it
Nice.
gets a little blurry.
Yeah, I just got to put Vaseline on my camera so I can look 10 years younger.
Yeah.
The Star Trek effect. I was gonna put it around the side here.
Yeah, exactly.
Really soft flute-filled music playing. Okay. All right.
We'll need you to start speaking in a Shatner comma, though, Drowinius.
For Pete's sake. I have almost figured. You know, a responsible GM would have done this before the session, but here we
Just too
go.
busy trying to figure out which creature to kill us from the monster manual.
That's actually pretty accurate. Except for it's the bestiary, of course, not the monster manual.
Yes, sorry.
Yeah.
Let's get my
Nomenclature.
Paizo versus WotC nomenclature down.
Okay. So what the heck is... Oh, okay. Huh. All right. Well, I think we're ready here. I've got something fishy going on here. Oh, that's interesting.
So all the dice bags that you guys got are like, I've now upgraded to a larger size, and I'm not sure that's big enough for somebody, so I'm going to try an even larger. So you're essentially all got small dice bags now because I made a giant. I made a giant one already, and I'm making another one that's another. That's even bigger than
Amazing. All right.
we'll see.
So, guys, why don't you guys try moving your token? I know where you are, so I'm not going to lose track yet. I'll shift ping to get you there. There you go.
Oh man, we are so far away still.
All right. So you guys
Yeah,
can
it
move
moves.
it. All right. Then, you know what I've got? Oh, it's on the shelf now. Damn me for cleaning my office. I had the map sitting next to me for like a year now, and I finally cleaned the office, put it back on the shelf, and of course they're on the shelf now. But anyway, this is where I just want to make sure I've got the... I think I've got that R1 place in the right position. But I'll double check.
This is great. This is definitely is very helpful.
I thought it would be...
I literally was like, I think we're probably 4 or 5 hexes, but or it's just Dave's head. I can't tell how, because the map would be underneath all of our.
Exactly. Well, and they've got like the way whatever. Like I didn't set it up, so it's it's one task I didn't have to do. But they've got it set up in a very unusual way, and then they've got it locked, so it's very hard to try and modify it or move things around on it. But I've got a thing kludged together that I think will work. We'll see. I'm sure the wheels will come off, but like that just fits.
So far, so good.
So far, so good. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and action, everything's in the right area right now. So there we go, 2 for 2. All right, now let's play the game. So first off, I know that Dave, you rolled it a month ago, but I think we've got a month moratorium on good weather rolls, so we have to have a new weather roll for our weatherman.
I'll roll weather as long as we're not using frostburn.
Well,
I can easily adapt.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
Go ahead, give us a 3d20 roll, please. Let's see what day you're looking at.
Be nice, gonna be nice.
Okay.
Speedy travel weather, I heard.
That's travel uninterrupted weather.
It is a little overcast, but there is not a significant problem with it today. So then, guys, what is? Let's see here. You're going to be 1, 2, 3. Navacta's Crossing. I think I've. That's Brevoy. Do I have this too far over? Hold on. I may have done I may have done something wrong here. Hold on. Let's see how far that map is supposed to go. I don't think I cut it off, but no, it's a little cut off. We're missing one thing though. Let me grab it from the other map and bring it over. It's what do you call it? Nevatka's Crossing. You guys will want to stop off there once again, I'm assuming. And that is
Bandit loving town.
Yeah.
Baker loving town.
Yeah. Is this it here? I think so. Let's see.
Trog.
So Nevatka's Crossing should be right.
Everybody loves a good baker.
Heck yeah.
Right?
That's
Exactly.
We should start a little bakery thing, Pies or Us or something.
Brussels.
It's not like we have a habit of like starting taverns or anything.
No, not at all.
No.
That actually predates the channel. Come think of it. Because the guys had in our Iron Kingdoms campaign, there was the Queen's Carriage.
Oh.
That the guys had as
Awesome.
their tavern. They were sheriffs, and as part of the pay for their position, they were also proprietors of this rundown old tavern.
So it sounds like this is a continuing channel tradition.
It is a very big theme. Yeah. Okay. What is?
This time, though, we're building a kingdom. If we survive tonight.
So there's a token, but I can't move the darn thing. I don't know what's going on here. Let me try something different here. Oh, there we go. That'll work. All right. So you see it now, guys. BV2.
Yes.
That is Nevatka's Crossing. It's a little
cool.
off-center, but I don't think I can move the darn thing, so...
Looks
Yeah, I
good.
can. Apparently, I'm not granting myself permissions for this. It's weird.
Nevatka's near the crossing.
Yeah.
Sounds a very English name.
Yes. I would give it a Welsh name, but we don't have enough room in the map for that. So,
Right.
all right. So, looks like you're gonna have a relatively peaceful day. And when has that ever gone wrong, guys? Let me quickly.
Yeah. Right.
And our navigator, I believe, who was that? Was it Darwinius?
I have done it, but I think Vaz usually does it.
Oh,
Is that
right.
James?
Yeah, Vaz is your trailbreaker.
Yeah. I can be the backup when Vaz is not able to be here.
Okay.
That survival roll?
Yeah.
Right.
I don't need a
that
survival
you?
roll just yet. What I need from
But are you not good in that, Jane?
Yeah,
Is it
I've
Vaz?
got
Okay,
a
yeah.
skill in it, so I've got 5 in it.
Yeah, so you're better than me. So okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I have 4.
So would you give us a D10 roll, please, Vaz? Okay.
The road's clear and easy, guys.
The only thing that you pass throughout your day of travel, guys, is at about your, let's see here, it'll be 8 hours of travel for the day. Let's check and see how far in. Little after your midday break, when you guys are still just walking along these endless, stretching plains. Oh, you know what? I can also hold up here because we have ample room here. Now, let me bring over your tokens. I tell you, that was then 20 minutes well spent me getting this set up, eh?
Well, we caught up on some things.
Yeah, exactly. All right, here we go. Let's bring you guys up here. Let's move Uligor out of the way and bring you guys down. Okay, so the reason I wanted to bring you over is because everyone gets a hero point for all that fussing around. Also, because it's 8 o'clock my time. But
Oh,
you can decide which of the two is the reason.
I'm going to go with the former.
What you find is about halfway through, you see that there is a... actually, why don't we do this? Let's have... we'll start the session with dice rolls the customary way. Why doesn't everyone go ahead and give us a perception check? Let's see who gets it first.
Whoa. Oh,
Nat 20, Vaz.
yes.
Holy smokes. Nicely done. Trog, it was good for you to show up, you know.
I'm not very good at that. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It's
So-
not a perfect bell curve, but it kind of bell curve-ish.
It's pretty good.
It's a little.
So Vaz, as given your tactical mindset in many things, perhaps it's not a surprise that you're the first one to spot that there is the road seems largely to be following a straight line, almost like in these lands. You wish to get out of here as soon as you can. I think for Canadians, you can insert a Saskatchewan joke here, but it's our Canadian content for the day. What you can see is that there is dust coming up ahead, indicative of at least one rider traveling at a very accelerated rate and directly along the road.
I'll point out to everyone.
Brommel, you look over and you were about to say something to the group when Vaz actually noticed it as well.
Horseman coming. Or rider.
Should we try to parlay with them?
I suggest we just get off the road slightly.
Let them pass.
They're in that hurry, they'll don't want to get run over.
Sounds good to me.
Get off the road.
Okay? So if you all make your way off the road, what you find is within a few minutes, there is a single rider that comes into view who seems to be riding at a accelerated clip. They are laden with packages, it seems, or at least with large bags that are likely, with the speed he's riding and the way his horse is traveling, either magically lightened or they are full of things other than coins. Gotcha, Dave. Thank you.
Does he bear any symbols or noticeable?
Oh, good question. Do you have history? Or not history, it would be society, forgive me.
Society.
Yeah.
I'm not trained in it, no.
You can give us a roll anyway.
Okay.
I am.
Yeah, sure, you can. Nat 20,
Nice.
Bromwell, look at that. Holy smokes. The gifts are coming fast and furious from Roll20 today. You see that they bear the markings of the, effectively like the royal house of Rogarvia. The nation of Brevoy. This is an official messenger, it seems. And this person does not, as they approach, they do not seem to be slowing down whatsoever for you guys and will ride past without any indication or any... So unless you intend on doing anything to slow them down...
Not really.
Okay. Then they carry on. Oh, go ahead.
Kev, I'm just wondering, would we know if this is commonplace? Do messengers constantly crisscross, or would this be an unusual or circumstance where a messenger would be?
Trog, why don't you give us a baking lore check? If you don't have that, you can try bandit lore too, but
Right.
obviously you're a baker, not a bandit.
It's gonna say bandit on there, but yeah, it's really big.
We know what it means.
Yeah, so if
we all know.
Trowinius,
Roll
if
20
you
problem.
like vocalize your inner thoughts of like, what? She's doing this.
Yeah.
What Trog can tell you is they do come along here, it's not unusual, and the speed with which they travel is Trog can kind of chuckle, or Uligur can kind of chuckle, like there's reasons they don't want to slow down during this. They ride these things pretty hard. But this one seems to be in a particular hustle. But yeah, it's not uncommon. They're not scheduled. It's not like the Pony Express or anything like that. It's just that they certainly will go along when there are messages to go to elsewhere. And in that direction, it could be going to Mendev. It could be going to Usulov eventually. It could be going to Numeria. You know, there are a couple of stable communities in Numeria. I hear Torch is lovely this time of year.
I think I'll turn to the group and say, would it be beneficial to get some insight as to what might be going on in the area? From well, maybe it's too late, perhaps, but nobody cares. I see. Okay, very well.
Perhaps if another rider approaches. That is a good idea, though, Drobinius. If another rider approaches or someone coming the other way, we could ask them about the state of the road ahead.
Yes, I just feel like, forewarned is forearmed, and so it's good to have information as much as possible.
Fair enough.
Guess we should continue.
Okay. So, for the remaining 3 hours of travel, it is an uneventful passage along the road. Do you guys wish to make camp?
Sounds like a plan.
Who is, if you guys could remind me, what is our camping protocol here? Who is finding the campsite? Right. Who is doing their different tasks? I think Brommel is cooking.
Yeah.
So the finding the camp. Oh, I think Vaz, you're the one who finds the camp normally, aren't you?
Yes, that's what I recall.
So why don't you give us survival check against a difficulty of 15, 1-5, please.
Oh,
nice! Oh, near crit. That's awesome. So you find a serviceable spot for a camp, and you can indulge in camping activities. It does take you 2 hours to find and set up this place. So you guys should have time to do, I think, one camping activity. Is that right?
Yeah. So what I remember is that usually Trog tells a story, or right, and I tend to do some hunting and gathering because I'm trained in survival.
So PCs can take up to 4 camping activities each day, as long as they're not fatigued and as long as there's enough time in the day before watches begin.
Cool. Okay.
I've learned from some recent overlooks to start reading the last sentence of a paragraph before I'm...
Nobody needs that. They put the garbage at the end.
Yeah. All right.
Remy would normally be the one to organize a watch because you need somebody who's an expert in perception. Does
anyone else have expertise in perception?
I do.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I think Vass has typically done the organizing watches because of her aspirations to being a general.
That makes sense. And I think one thing we all tried to do was do a relax activity after listening to the campfire story.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That's the things I recall. Anybody else have things that they remember that they do? Does somebody camouflage the campsite? Maybe?
Shara, usually.
Shara, okay, yeah, great. So that is that everybody? Does everybody have at least one or two things? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So first round of camp activities. Let me make one. I'll grab my Brancolonia dice. Just kidding.
No, God, no. We love the Brancolonia. It's just that die.
I have, you know what?
220s on it.
I need you to get that. I should dig that up for the holidays. That would be a fun thing. I mean,
I just want to get that die. Just
I may or may not have ordered a bunch of extra ones for the next time. Because, like,
Shocking.
it just seems like a really fun thing to do for when you're playing regular. Like, this game is amazing. I love this setting. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay. So I was rolling not with my Rankalonia dice. All right. So, first round of camp activities. What are we doing?
Well, I guess I'll do my performance because that can boost people, right?
Yeah. So that'll be telling a campfire story.
Yeah,
2
I believe
hours.
it's a performance roll.
Oh, this is where I think we ran into issues, is that you guys are going to run out of daylight. You traveled 8 hours. You can do 4 in a day, but that's if you have 8 hours to spare.
Oh,
Right, that's the limitation.
Yeah, there
yes.
is the rub.
Yeah.
There is only so many hours in the day.
Yes.
Once again, the fucking,
yeah.
limitations of the billable hours coming back to catch me in my leisure time as well as my day.
Well,
There you go.
at least it's not like daylight hours in Canada in winter.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, so
Here's your 4 hours for the day, and
Someone told me last week about, like, they were involved in a slip and a fall, and they were like, well, I got back from the hospital at about 5 o'clock, and I was able to take these photos, and it's clear they're in fucking daylight. And I'm like, so you took these photos in Calgary in December, at 5 o'clock. I'm going to like to see the metadata on that image, please.
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah. So I'm
smokes.
assuming you have the reverse then in the summer. Is that right? It stays light very late.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Like 9
Well,
o'clock, 9:30, we still have daylight in the summertime. It's awesome.
I'm learning this from spending some time in more northerly latitudes. Recently, just go back and
You'll find
it's like at 3:45 p.m. It was dark.
Yeah, but once you get used to it in Edinburgh, you'll find that it's light at 11 and it's daylight by 3-4 a.m.
Yeah.
In the summer.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, that's great. No, I'm looking forward to more of that. This is like still 8 a.m. pitch dark, 3:45 pitch dark.
Oh, yeah. Okay. It's always that first, like, transition when we're doing daylight savings when you're trying to judge again. Like, why the fuck is it 4 o'clock and it's... Oh, yeah, right. Daylight savings.
well, it's funny because somebody was complaining about that. I'm like, but this is our normal time. This is not daylight savings now. This is just what our time would be like normally. And they're like, what? I'm like, yeah, we're off daylight savings now.
Yeah.
This is regular. And they're like, oh, that sucks.
All right, so I guess the question of the moment is, how many hours of light do we actually have?
I think you
remaining
guys
for
have...
the
Yeah,
day?
this is... it's like early summer, so I think you should have 2 tasks you can do before bed.
Okay.
Okay? Because you didn't push yourself. You guys only traveled for the 8 hours.
So what's interesting is with telling a story, so when Trog tells a story which takes 2 hours, I assume we all have to be technically sort of spending 2 hours doing that, hearing the story to gain the benefits of it. Does that
Everyone
make
can
sense?
by listening in. It's the equivalent of putting a podcast on while you clean your house. But those who spend the 2 hours relaxing, they get the most benefit from it.
Okay.
right. So
Yeah, so basically you're doubling the benefit you get if you are relaxing at the same time that Trog's telling his story.
Okay.
It's also just,
Okay,
I mean,
so
good
I think-
manners as well. But
Well, of course, yes. Okay, so I think I know how I can do my 2 activities. So within the 2, activity blocks that I have.
okay. Is anyone else intending on relaxing? Or is
Yeah,
everyone
I'm gonna
listening to
relax in
Trog's
that
story?
first one. I'm gonna relax in that first one, and then the second one I'm gonna do hunt and gather.
Okay.
Just to let you know.
okay.
Okay. So
I'm going to relax in camouflage.
Okay. Yeah, maybe let's put them in chat. That's actually
That's a great idea. Yeah, great idea.
I feel like we discover this every.
I know. I was gonna say we used to do this.
This feels familiar to me.
Yeah. Exactly.
One day long ago, we wrote stuff in chat and we used that. No, that's a good idea.
All right.
Okay, so it sounds like everyone is dying to hear your story, Trog.
Yeah. Then
Better have a good one this time.
I think I'm gonna help with this because I can't cook worth a shit.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see what's today's story about. I think he's gonna tell a story. He might have mentioned it before, but he had this goblin he knew about that had a couple of dogs, and he's seen Remy. Is that correct?
Yeah.
That's John character riding his new horse. He's, this other goblin. He could actually ride his dogs around. Stunts, miraculous tricks. You would have been so impressed. Maybe Remy will learn such tricks one day.
Very nice.
That's what his story's about. I won't go on and on, but you guys would have liked this goblin.
I think that story probably would have gone on around 20 or so sessions, give or take.
Yeah, sounds right.
So go ahead and give us a... Let's see here.
Right, I need a real roll performance.
Yes.
There we
it's
go.
a 20.
Ooh.
Oh, by your level, so that is. You guys are level 2 now. The awesome responsibility that comes with assuming the mantle of level dose. And the DC is a 16, 6. So that is a success.
Nice.
Everyone gains
Okay, that's right.
a +1 status bonus to attack rolls, saving throws, and skill checks during combat at their campsite.
Right, if we're attacked, we are...
Oh, but you were relaxing, which means +2 status bonus.
Oh, even better.
Okay.
I feel relaxed and energized.
All right. So then second round, I'll go left to right for these ones. Brommel is cooking. What are you cooking today?
I think we have, I still need to get this. Me and this shepherd's pie have to get this right. So I've got to go back and work on this recipe and prove myself worthy of a proper shepherd's pie, I think. So let's see.
So that is DC 18 cooking lore or a DC 20 survival
And then
to prepare a shepherd's pie. You need 4 basic ingredients for it.
And what's the total bonus for the relaxation?
Plus, that's is it to skill rolls too? It's in combat, it said.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, attack rolls, saving throws, and skill checks during combat at the campsite.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh,
You want to hero point that?
I do. I want to prove this recipe will work.
I think in one of my sadder moments in grad school, I think the exact phrase, "I'm going to master you, shepherd's pie," was uttered from my lips.
There we go.
That is a critical success, which means the meal augments physical recovery. When the eater recovers hit points from resting during this camping session, they recover an additional 4d6 hit points. If the eater was drained, I don't know if anyone has the drained condition, that is now gone. You reduce it by 2 points. I don't think anyone was
That's
drained.
an impressive pie.
And you have shepherd's pie. So, Brommel has mastered the halfling shepherd's pie recipe. Next will be Vaz. What is...
There's an interesting fact, by the way.
Vaz elected to not put her actions in the chat.
Oh,
Being secretive.
Yeah.
Surprise! I've organized the watch.
So I'm assuming Vaz was relaxing the first time because we didn't hear otherwise. So
He was sleeping.
what was Vaz's intention for her second action?
the was
Organized watch?
the organizer watch. Yeah, sorry.
Right. Okay. So go ahead and give us a perception check, please.
Perception check. It is. Here we go.
17. So the zone DC is what sets it. The DC is a 15. So that is a success. Characters gain +1 bonus to perception checks made during their shift on watch. So she has set up cleared some sight lines. She set up good place where you can hide. So you guys are set. Now, Trog, I'll get to you in a moment because it looks like you selected the same thing that... unless you're going to gather while Drowinius is going to hunt.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. So then, Trog, why don't you give us... this is a survival, a hunting or survival check against a DC of 15.
Yeah, survival's all I got.
There we go.
On. Oh.
Can I hero point that?
No, he's distracted down by the whatever he finds that's
he's singing
more
his favorite
interesting
Irish Rover song.
Absolutely, he's not that.
Okay. And then Shara, you are camouflaging the site. Okay. So that will be a stealth check against DC 15, please. Let's see. Come on, big money. Let's see it.
Oh,
Nice! Holy smokes.
Wow.
So that is another crit. Your camouflage attempt exceeds expectation. Increase the encounter DC for your camp by 2. Okay.
You guys realize that combat's really going to suck, right?
Yeah.
Roll 20. It's like, oh, I gave you all those 20s earlier. What do you mean you need more?
All right, and last but certainly not least, we got Jerominius, who is going to go hunting. Would you give us a hunting lore or survival check, please?
It's going to be a survival. Here it goes.
Okay.
Here,
and now
point.
Jorwinius isn't going to be able to find the camp when he comes back.
Exactly.
I mean,
No,
last
we've
time
been
he
through
went
this
out, he found
before,
that
so.
vampire. So, but not this time. So you come back
this time.
with 15
2 vampires.
15 basic ingredients. Exactly. What's something at the bottom of the bag? Oh, is it a coffee crisp? No, it's a vampire.
Yeah, wait.
So you find 15 basic ingredients, and you find 1d4 special ingredients. So give us a 1d4 roll.
Okay. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Here. I'm just putting this
The
in here for
ingredients
this.
is that must be for per serving, right? I think because you get an awful lot of ingredients, but I'll bet you. Yeah, single serving. So for basic ingredients for the shepherd's pie, that is 20 basic ingredients that are used up. Okay.
Not 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was wondering, like, why are you getting so many? Like, oh, it's because I'm, again, not reading that last paragraph. Or last sentence. So, the evening in camp, apart from, while Trog did not find any, significant grubs or roots or whatnot to bring back to camp, it was a banger of a story. And everyone else seems to be doing pretty well here. So, and because of Shara's excellent job camouflaging the camp, I now have to make a DC roll for random encounters at 2 higher. So let's see if anything interesting happens while you guys are sleeping. There are 5 of you, which means you're going to need 10 hours of rest with 2-hour watches each. You know what you guys need to invest in? A Warforged. Okay.
Yeah, definitely. Well, actually, Kevin, actually, that reminds me.
Yep.
I have a new spell that I was able to take with my new level, which is called Alarm.
Yes, okay.
And I just need to check the duration of it. Let me
sure.
see
Let's see.
here. Because if it's only like a few minutes, it's not going to be helpful. But it's going to the tab here. Alarm. I'll put it in.
Yeah, sure.
8 hours. Yes. So that is what I would like to do is to cast before we go to sleep. Cast an alarm spell.
Okay.
It takes me 10 minutes to cast it though, so that's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
So it's a 20-foot burst, as you can see. So it's about I'll go to the center or a camp to do it. As near as I can get to the center, and so you can see what it does. But basically, if a small or larger corporeal creature enters that area without the password, which I wouldn't have, that's when this would potentially go off.
What's the password?
I think the password will be let's say Ulagor. Make it Ulagor.
Okay.
So then it just basically gives us all a DC 15 perception check to wake up if some.
So you're making it the audible one?
Yes, correct. Yes, sorry.
All right.
Yes, that's right.
The bandits arrive and go, "We're here to claim Ulagor."
I think I see Ulagor over there.
And they just slaughter us all in our sleep.
Well, I mean, Jorwinius doesn't look his best when he's traveling anyways. They may have just overlooked him as dead already. Clean up when he wakes up. Like, oh, oh my God, it's happened again.
So I basically automatically wake, but everybody else will get a DC 15 perception check chance to wake up, just
Now,
in case. So I just, when I was going through the spell list, I was like, I want something, more utilitarian, like something I could, that would be based on our experiences so far, or Dwinny's experiences in the real world.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
shit, like
This campaign
they're
is
scared of stuff
carrying
at
on.
night.
It is carrying on our proud tradition of the campsite being the most dangerous place to be. So that is a wise idea.
right.
Pretty much. 100%.
All right. So then it is in your sleep. Let me grab everyone's token here. Oh, come on. And
Off to the campsite of death map.
campsite of death map. Yep. It is.
Weird that it's
Always.
labeled that.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's not like you guys are attacked every time you're in camp. At least most times, but
At least not when we're with a bunch of friendly people who we left behind.
yeah, that's true. You guys did have a restful
Safety in
evening.
numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Just resizing tokens here, guys. Forgive me.
Making them 12 times bigger.
There we go.
So we're fighting gargantuan direwolves.
Probably.
Oh, I was
that would make
resizing
sense.
your tokens.
Us.
I still need to add what is in here, and I need to zoom
you
way
all ate-
the fuck out. Hold on.
You all ate too much of the shepherd's pie.
Apparently.
I will say, 2 weeks ago, I did get to scratch my kaiju itch, because we did have a kaiju try and kill our superheroes in the Savage World Savage World Supers campaign.
is that in honor of Godzilla -1?
It was Godzilla month. Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Well, glad you scratched
Awesome.
that itch on a non-Wednesday or Friday.
Yeah.
That's right. I'm with you, Dave.
I have other itches I can scratch on those days. So
Yeah,
Yeah, apparently.
yeah. Undead that summon undead that summon undead.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yep,
oh
exactly.
boy, that it was from Flea Mortals, the adversary you were facing on Wednesday.
Oh, interesting. See, I was just talking about this in Discord, and I already wanted to get it, and now I want to get it even more.
It's
It's
a
literally
really good
on my
book.
list. I'm like this close. In fact, I put it on my, I don't know if you guys know, but with our family, because no one knows what the hell anybody else wants. Everybody asks for a list from everybody.
Yeah.
So I put that I added that to my list at the last minute, based on that
nice.
conversation. Yeah. So.
Yeah, it's. I think it's good value for money.
It sounds like he kind of added some fourth edition elements, for
Definitely.
lack of a better way of putting it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
And then he does it's great. And to be honest, it actually addresses some issues with the 4th edition versions of the rules too.
Cool.
Yeah, which is really.
What was that creature called, Kev? Not what you named it, but like.
The Dreadlord? Well, I'm not going to tell you.
Dreadlord?
You guys are still fighting
Yeah,
it.
just-
So
No. Yeah, I remember you said it was a dreadlord. Yeah.
yeah,
I was like, what is a dreadlord? Oh, that doesn't sound good at all.
I have at least 2 and another one on the way for Tome of Horrors as well. So I have, I have a lot of great 5e monsters to justify purchases for.
Yeah.
I just went into my Amazon and I'm like, you know how it shows you the things you looked at last? I'm like, oh yeah, pirate hats. We need to get a pirate hat. Or a swashbuckler hat with a big feather. Purple? Big purple hat?
That's okay. My last Etsy search, I'm pretty sure, was vampire puppet. So
That does not surprise me.
That's a niche. That is a niche there.
it was really, I'm pretty sure I don't need a 3-foot tall Vlad Tepes puppet. That may have been a wrong call on my part, but I don't know. We'll have to see.
For those,
Time will tell.
Only time will tell. Exactly.
I vividly remember that whole session. I mean, I remember exactly where I was. I was staying at my sister's house. It was in the middle of the height of the pandemic, and it was the most fun I had in a horror-themed adventure.
Honestly, my favorite
creepy.
way. Yeah, that's the high watermark of incorporating puppets into the actual story. So
it was great.
And there are few things I enjoy doing more than bad Scottish accents than it is bad Eastern European accents. So let's see here.
Where do gnomes rank?
Gnomes are a little tricky on the voice, on the throat. It's like goblin voices sometimes, or stone. The giant one was very satisfying to do, but it was very hard on the throat to do. Yeah, you really have to have tea handy. Let me shift ping for you guys. Here's where everyone is.
Sadly, Druin's voice was difficult too, but it was fun.
Yeah.
Damn it, Calidor.
That's what am I talking about? Genuinely, it's the faux Scottish is the most fun. I love doing dwarf voices.
Well, when we were there for a month in August, and we had Darwin going to camp, like literally by the end of it, he was picking up a bit of an accent.
That's awesome.
My wife was like, "We need to keep sending him here because this is like my dream."
It is. There are certain accents that are just, I think, because you've heard people imitate them so often, it's hard to do. We had one job years ago where I was working in a call center that was calling Texas, and we had been specifically told, do not try and imitate their accents when you're talking to them, because it sounds like you're trying to pretend that you're from there. And 2 calls in, and I'm already having words with my supervisor of you really should not be doing that. And I'm like, I can't help it, man.
But that's actually pretty normal, though, isn't it? I've heard that people imitating accents while they're talking to people, not because they're consciously doing it, but because it's
it's an empathic thing to do.
Your brains, your brains are trying to communicate in a way. Yeah, it's finding common ground or something. I don't know. It's really
That's
weird.
interesting.
Yeah, I really should have had that at hand.
Alcohol helps too.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so here's what
You've had a couple of whiskeys and you're sitting next to an Irish guy at a pub. Man, it's so much easier to start talking
Would you guys kindly give us a D6 roll, please?
Each?
Or no, let's have Ariel. Brommel did it first. Okay.
Thanks, Brommel.
There's Drawwinius' namesake. So then it is Shara. You were on the 4th watch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4th watch of the day. Which tell us, with all that's happened the last little while, with your possession of your pistol now, what's going through Shara's mind? What's she thinking as she's staring at that campfire? Overcast skies overhead.
I think she's probably got it out, and she's like, how do I twirl this without shooting myself in the armpit? And okay, so it's got to be, so it's not loaded. It's just spin, no, spin, holster. Look around a little bit. Spin, holster. Looking around. I'm on watch, but there's nothing to do here.
Yeah. Would you give us a perception check at +2? Remember, don't put the plus sign in.
With a 2 instead of a 0?
Yeah.
Come on.
Okay. Now, Drawinius, it would be a 40 by 40 square where your alarm would be set. Where would you like? Is it just covering the campsite effectively?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So I would set it sort of on the right, sort of here.
Okay. Well, and these are
square.
also this. We're going to set this treat this like it's a slope going down as opposed to a cliff.
Okay. Cool.
Because it's not. The terrain here is rolling grasslands. There's not a lot of cliffs that are manifesting. You know what? Hold on. No, I was going to say, but there are actually. I'm thinking of my annual drive or biannual drive now, There's a ton of them in Saskatchewan. So, yeah. So I'll take it back. It is a
Okay.
sheer drop there. Shara, as you're testing away, the wind is blowing. You can hear the rustling in the grass, and you can hear a sound. I'm trying to think what the analogy would be here. When you hear, it sounds like a growling but it sounds as if that was being made within an enormous hollow log, so it echoes and comes back and reverberates like some giant chest. There was something that was readying itself for an attack. With a roll that good, you're able to look over, and sadly, because it is late in the evening, the moon sits low in the sky. So what is silhouetted, large, and looming against that rise?
Like, is my internet slow or is Kev still load? I'm going to blame the internet on this one.
It is a carryover. It's funny because to be honest, it's a carryover from the day job, because transcripts never show pauses. So if I need to look up something to be absolutely precise about it, I can start saying something, I look over, find it, and I finish it up. When you get the transcript, it looks like I had it all ready to go. So that's why I pause sometimes and wait and find it and then come back. It's a carryover from that. So,
no, that's really interesting.
Yeah, it's
cool.
part of the. Yeah, it's one of the reasons one of the things I like about the job is that there is more that's going on than just like asking the questions. You're forming something that you can be able to cross-examine them on or confront them on at trial when they go off script. So, but this Shara. No. Ooh. And I have even better news.
It's got friends?
It has a friend.
Oh, yikes.
So, the rest of you are sleeping as of yet. They have unfortunately not triggered the message. Although I love the idea that Shara, the only thing she remembers from it of how to wake everyone up is to say Uligor's name, so she keeps saying it over and over again.
100%.
Let's see, can you see that? Oh, yeah, you can, Shara. Oh, my gosh. I just did the dynamic lighting for you. So you can see looming large just in the shadow. So it's really just a silhouette of this thing that you can see. Then, let's, Shara, go ahead and roll some initiative. And I think we need to turn this music from this. Yeah. That's some owlbear music.
Owlbear music?
Yeah. Okay. So go ahead and click on your... Oh, I don't think you need to click on your token. Click on just initiative, Shara. Everyone else is sleeping right now, but I have a feeling she's going to wake him up soon. And I remembered to grab my cards. Instead of doing all the setup in Roll20. That is genuinely what I was doing, is getting the monsters ready. Okay.
I love those cards.
Love these cards. They do
I have to say, Paizo does an excellent job at their card sets.
All their card sets for the spells and whatnot for both this and for Starfinder are fucking awesome.
Well, and also for Starfinder, this deck of many worlds, like literally this is going with me on my trip. Like I take this with me because it's so much fun to play
deck
with.
and the NPC one. The NPC is fucking
you mean
awesome.
this one here?
Yeah. No, the Starfinder version.
Oh, the Starfinder one. Yeah. I have not gotten that one yet.
Oh, okay. I should take a look. You know what? If you want to know the difference, I'll take a look at the. I'll take a look at it afterwards. To tell you what.
I'm now. I will trust me. After the game ends, that'll be the next thing I do.
It's really great. It's like for adding.
Cool.
Yeah, I used it in the last our session last week, and it was added a little fun element to it. So,
awesome.
Unfortunately, owl bears go first. So
that could be a T-shirt in your channel in your store.
I
think owlbears go first.
Yeah, really. I don't think I've drawn an owlbear. I have been drawing the last year anyway, but I haven't drawn an owlbear before. But I do have, I think, 5 paintings of owlbears up in the house.
Gives us some inspiration.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Exactly.
It's a bit much. But, okay, so, that's 5 of, 30 pieces of art around the house in various places. So, it's not just I've got a whole bunch of owl bears, a teenager with a bunch of unicorn posters. I mean, it is pretty much exactly like that, but there's other stuff as well. Yeah. All right, so here's what happens, is everybody is woken up because of its terrifying, blood-curdling screech. So I'd like everybody to give us a willpower save, please. Or a will save.
Wow.
So upside, y'all get to go. Downside, owlbear.
We get to 2, right?
You do get +2 to your saves, yeah.
Oh,
okay, so
what?
fail.
What
Fail.
happened? Oh, I'm
jeez.
just an idiot.
Really?
Well, everyone should have another hero point, by the way.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm spending it right now.
I'm going to spend mine too.
Fail, yeah. Those are all fails. All fails.
Okay.
None of them are crit fails.
Oh. All right. I went down by 1.
Okay. Success, Vaz. Nice.
Come on. No.
Success, Trog. Fail,
nice.
fail, sure. Okay. Those of you who succeeded, you are frightened, 1. Those of you who failed, you are frightened, 2. So what that means is at the start of your turn, you can have 1 or 2 less actions, and then it goes down by 1 at the end of your turn. So those of you who are down to 1 action for next turn, you will... Yeah. You'll get it back, just not anytime soon. So currently we have Shara and Brommel and Drawwinius at Frightened 2, so you'll have 1 action this round, Shara. The rest of you guys will roll initiative at the start of next turn, and you'll have 1 action. Trog and Vaz, you have 2. When
I clicked the frightened condition on the sheet and put it at 2, it gave me a -2 to everything.
Oh, maybe that's how it works. Oh, I might be confusing it with stunned. Hold on. Yes, that is it. That is absolutely it. Ignore me.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, I was like, oh no, I have one action, and everything at -2.
All right, so that was the 1 owlbear's first action.
Oh, God.
Second action.
Wait a minute.
Wow.
Oh yeah, actually this can stride twice as it's doing it. 1, 2,
man.
What the heck?
4, 5, 6, 8, and there we go.
Oh, gee.
And Shara, what is your AC?
There we go.
Oh, it's lots, totally lots. It's high. Really
What's your AC? Or I'll assume it's 10.
No, I'm trying to. I was on the wrong page. 13.
13. Okay. Remember, you can. That seems low.
Yeah, it seems low.
But you won't be wearing the arm, right?
She wears leather armor.
Oh, a leather armor. Okay, good.
Even then, you should have between your dex and your proficiency bonus.
Yeah, I normally have a 17.
And it says I have a -5 temp. Is that because I'm frightened too?
Why do you have -4? Hold on.
-5 temp. -5 temp.
Trained. Did you add frightened.
2.
Oh, why is that -4?
Oh, it's -5.
Let's see.
There's
Here.
a -5 and a whole pile of skills.
Yeah, I'm seeing yours is -2. Hold on, let me just do this here.
Now I'll change to -4. And I have a 14 AC.
It's the
Okay.
thing I had last session.
Oh, you're in the same issue, yeah, where you had a -2. Everyone else check and see if you got any flat penalties to your score. This was weird.
Yeah, I had it last session and it was just very odd.
Yeah,
But now it's gone.
Mine's working normally, yeah.
Mine's fine.
yeah. So, well, with a -2, that'll work. I don't know why that is. Why it's doing it, or why it was fixed for Vaz last time. Because we tried all sorts of things. Let me do this here. Yeah, see, now it's at -3. I don't know what's going on with these sheets. I should take a look online and see, because this is not great. Does anyone else have any temp modifiers without any justification?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And I think we spent time trying to figure this out last time too, and it just seemed to sort itself out.
Yeah, I just had to add back the modifier to my rolls.
For your thing, yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll for now, just Dave, when you're making rolls, add a +1 to it for now, and then add a +2 next round and a +3 the round afterwards.
Okay.
Just to offset those things. Okay, so then to answer my question initially, your AC should be right now let's see.
It's normally an 18,
16.
I think.
Yeah, it should be 16 right now. Okay, so let's hear. I don't know what. I gotta take a look online and see why that's doing that. All right, and I rolled a 25 to hit you. So it's a hit, not a crit. Shara, you take 7 points of damage. And this thing has grabbed hold of you. You are currently grabbed.
Kevin, I know you hate this incarnation of the owlbear, I could tell.
It's terrible. It's a real tragedy. Oh my gosh. All right, so that was Owlbear 1. Shara, you're up next. What are you doing?
She's going to.
So currently you are immobilized and you are flat-footed.
Immobilized and flat-footed?
Yeah, so this means you cannot move, and you are flat-footed, so you're -2 to your AC. Because this thing has grabbed hold of you and is pulling you in. You ever seen The Revenant?
Yeah, that was ugly, and that was just a regular bear.
Yeah.
Well, it was a grizzly, but still. She can draw a.
You can draw a weapon, yeah, as an action. It's a manipulate action, though, I think, which means you would need to make a DC 5 flat check. Because you're grabbed.
A DC 5 what?
Flat check is roll D20. You want to roll a 5 or higher, no modifiers.
Oh, okay, yeah, a flat check, okay. So she's going to try and grab a weapon.
Come on. Are you kidding? You could hero point that if you like. And everyone gets another hero point, too. It's 9 o'clock my time.
Okay.
We'll get the fight done, and then we'll, either mourn your heroes with our mid-session break, or we'll celebrate your victory.
Exactly. Create new
with mid-session
characters.
break.
Yeah, I got it.
Fuck. So you try and pull it out, and this thing's arm slams down. You're trying to get it out. And, you have 2 more actions, though. You want to try again?
Yeah, I guess I'll have to try again.
Okay.
That was using my hero point I just got. So I have to keep
Oh my
burning hero points.
god.
Got a hero point that?
I need to save one to not die, maybe? Yeah.
Okay, try again. Here we go. 5 or higher. Are you kidding me?
This is where the 20s got us.
Remember what I said earlier? Remember what I said earlier? All those
Wow.
crits? All those crits on perception rolls and camouflage and whatever else? Yeah.
Yep.
Holy
Get into
shit.
combat, nothing above a 5.
Okay, so then...
Nothing above a 4. So that's 2 actions.
That's 2
My
actions, you get
third
1 more.
action-
You could try and escape if you like.
Yeah, let's try that.
Okay.
I can use the sheet for that, right? I don't want to roll 20 anymore.
Yeah, just athletics, yeah. But remember to add +1 to your actions.
Okay.
And I think it's against its fortitude. So it's a 23. But remember, you get... Hold on. Add 3 to your roll because you...
Oh, because of the inspiration
Preparations.
from...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
So that, yeah, that's...
do you want to hero point that?
Yeah, I need to escape. I need to not be in its clutches, so...
Okay. So try again. Remember, add +3. Don't add the plus sign.
And for my next character, I'm going...
Yeah.
Hey guys, wake up! I see... Wake the hell up!
Yeah, if it wasn't the
Hello!
screeching of the owl bear, that's going to wake you up. If for sure shit is going to be Shara screaming as she's trying to
She
get
can't
this.
pull a weapon, and can't get away.
There you go!
got
You're
it.
free!
Nice. All right.
Beautiful. All right. So you knock yourself free. You are no longer grabbed, at least, so you're not flat-footed. And you can reduce your frightened condition by 1, which means you're at frightened 1 now. Then,
Okay.
owl bear numero dos. All right. Oh god, I swear I'm not just intentionally targeting Bromwell with every first attack on this, but this one comes charging down the side, clambering down, and then slams into the prone Brommel. Hey guys, do you hear something outside the tent? Oh god! All right, oops, Jack Dice. I will give you cover, actually. I will give you cover for it, because it's going to have to see inside the tent. Unless it has scent, which it does.
Of course it does.
So you're flat-footed, because you're prone?
Prone.
It'd be -2. Oh, hold on. Maybe flat-foot is different. Hold on. Prone. You're flat-footed. Okay, got it. All right. So total was a 19. So you have -2 to your AC. No, total is 21 because of its charge ability.
Yeah, that's a hit.
It's a hit, not a crit.
No.
Excellent. So it slams into you, and you are also grabbed. That is 10 points of damage. And then it is going to try and pull you out of the tent because you seem tasty. What is your fortitude bonus?
5.
12, so it's DC 15. Yeah, okay. So he drags you back out of the tent, and you are likewise grabbed. All right.
There's now a second opening in the tent, though, to let people out.
It's very helpful, you know.
Just looking
People
for a silver lining.
badmouth owlbears, but you know. All right, so that's the end of the round. Everyone who is not in the initiative order yet, go ahead and click on your token, or just click on initiative. Remember, you are suffering the -2 because of the frightened condition.
Yeah. It looks like, at least on my sheet, it's incorporated.
Or
automatically.
-2 or -1, depending on whatever level of frightened you've got. Okay. Okay, there we go. Nat 20, Trog. Look at that.
Oh, nice.
He
All
does
right.
not want to die.
Yeah.
Definitely. Okay, and Uligor is on a 19.
That's all he's saying.
Can I hero point my initiative?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. I would like to.
I think you can just re-roll it,
Okay.
and then it should roll
Damn.
Okay. Alrighty. So then, round 2. Owl Bear time. So it really wants to grab you because that beak wants to gnaw on you. So first is it's going to try and grab you with its nasty giant talons. Ooh, it's not a great roll though. A 20 on the nose, Shara. Not a crit.
Not a crit.
So that is 15 points of damage, and you are grabbed once again. And this thing is going to try and disembowel you. Now, I know that sounds
Lovely.
bad, but
You can just say kill. You don't need to be so graphic.
ha! I rolled a. Does a 16 hit you?
No, because my AC is 17. It's only -1 right now.
Does that include you being? Aren't you flat-footed when
Oh.
you're grabbed?
No, I don't know. Yeah.
He escaped, though. He escaped the grab.
No, he was grabbed again by a second
Oh, he's
attack.
grabbed again? Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Oh, okay, yeah.
So you took 10
Right.
points of damage from that. So it's just a hit, not a crit. That is another 17 points of damage. So I think you are down.
Oh, Rapparoony.
Yeah. Oosh. Yeah, and you're going to need to make the save as it's gnawing on your guts. Frog. You can see clearly through the hole. I think you can picture like the direction that Brommel's going. Trog, give us a nature check. You don't need to seek for this. I'm just curious if you happen to know something here.
Maybe. Nope.
No, it's definitely not. All
I'm
right.
very tired.
Yeah, that's fair enough. All right, so Trog, what are you doing? You can see there is one that has dragged Brommel out, and you can hear Shara's scream is suddenly immediately cut short.
Can I cast is through the hole in the tent?
Yep. And while you're
Okay.
prone.
Yeah. Okay. So first thing I do is cast my biggest spell. It's
Okay.
not that great, but it's what I got.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Elemental Fire Toss. Oh. 2. Hold on.
Here it comes. 21 is a hit.
Damage.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
How?
How's that?
Wait,
It seems crazy.
I have a feeling that might not be your biggest spell.
It's 1d8 plus no bonuses.
Yeah, that's weird.
Well, why? That can't be right.
Doing 1d.
It's like your ability
Damages.
modifier.
0 ability modifier, 0 miscellaneous, 0 bonus damage.
That can't be quite right.
Are you missing something from your sorcerer? Because I think the way that the sorcerer typically gets its, damage up is by stacking some of its other effects, where it gets bonuses with certain.
Yeah, but it
elemental
didn't
things.
give me my charisma bonus.
Well, it doesn't. Look at the spell description, and you don't
the
add
spell
to it.
doesn't have it.
Yeah, that doesn't add to it. But there is a
Oh, interesting.
class ability that you maybe have not.
I do have a feat.
What? Go ahead and click on your feet.
This one.
Yeah, so that's not like it won't automatically incorporate that. You need to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's +1. It's 3.
Half the spell's level.
Okay, so it's 3 damage.
That's what I said.
so that is-
that's my range spell.
That is only
Sorry,
one
that's-
action too. So you have 2 more actions. Trog, what are you doing? You're lying down in bed.
Yeah, I'm
toss
gonna-
fire out.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up.
Okay, then 1 more action.
I'm gonna get out of the, like, so I can see what happened to Shara. So I'm gonna get out of the tent.
Okay, and you can see that you can see Shara's limp on the ground, and this thing is over her, just worrying away into her midsection. Oh, and Shara, you are right here now. Initiative order. There we go. Uligor, standing, grabbing his weapon, and running out of the tent to a respectable distance. Drovinius.
Unsurprisingly, I'm going to target that owlbear through the hole in the tent, just like Trog did, and cast a 3-action magic missile.
Okay. Did you mean arcane barrage or? Okay.
Sorry.
No.
I take that
With
back.
you, we mean fucking magic missile. It will always be magic missile. So.
Yeah, that's why I'm halfway between the two still, because my mind associates the spells with new names.
I think it's always going to be,
yes.
in our game, at least always magic missile, just because it's easier. All right, so you gesture and these things fly out and hit this thing.
And that was my 3 actions, so I'm just still prone.
Yeah.
In the tent going, jeez.
And reduce your frightened also. Same thing with Frog.
The frightened. Oh, it goes down by 1 every round.
Down by 1 each round. Yeah.
Okay.
Then it is Owlbear number Dose's turn. He didn't like that, so he releases Brommel.
Mm-hmm.
And then he is going to lumber over here.
Yeah.
And you're prone, so you're flat-footed. -2 to your AC.
Correct. Yeah, so that makes it a 14.
That is a 19.
Yeah, that hits, but not crit.
Hit, not crit. Awesome. Okay, you take 9 points of slashing, and you are grabbed.
And I'm grabbed, okay.
And he's going to pull DiCaprio on you and try and pull you out of the tent as well.
Okay, yeah.
What is your... Oh, he may fail, actually. What is your fortitude bonus?
My fortitude bonus is... looks like a 5.
+5. Okay, so...
All right. Let me. I'm just going to do this and just make sure I... 5.
Yep. Okay, so then... and then also +2... that's for the rolls, not for the scores. So, all right. So then that is a 15 he needed. Yeah, I actually failed. Because of the second action. It's trying to drag you out, and you're like, no.
Yeah.
And grabbing onto stuff.
Grabbing on something.
All right.
It's cool when I clicked grabbed, for the condition, it automatically added immobilized and flat-footed.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, the sheets.
Now we can only just get the sheets to stop adding modifiers unasked for.
Yeah,
that
is a problem.
All right, Vaz, you're up next. What are you doing? And reduce your feared or frightened check by 1. Trowiness.
Okay.
Got it.
So I was frightened 1 because I succeeded, but does that mean I've only got 2 actions?
No. Ignore me. I had it confused with stunned, or
Cool.
what you are,
Good.
or either stunned or slowed. It's a -1 to your attacks, saving throws,
Gotcha.
whatnot. And then at the end of the round, you'll be rid of it. So it's only this one round you'll be up -1.
Okay.
What are you
then
doing?
what
You're
I'll
prone
do
and you
is
have
I
a
will
owlbear above you.
I'll stand up, grab my glaive, and smack it.
Go right ahead. I'm going to assume you do that. Guys, your tent is ruined.
Yeah.
You've had 2 owlbears on one side, and now you've had a glaive that just, tore through the rest of it. So go ahead and make your attack roll. Or whatever attack you're choosing to use.
And that's for the 2 bonus, right? For
Yes. -1 because of your frightened condition, though.
Yep.
So does that include everything?
That's
Not the -1, so it'll be
that's...
24.
Does that not have the -1? Oh, right. Okay. Sorry.
I don't see it on there. Did you have the...
No. I thought it was... It modifies everything else, so I thought it modified that. My bad.
Oh, it should have. No. You know, what might happen is the modifier might not show up in the like recap stuff. So
No,
that's fine.
it's
We'll assume
probably
it was
must be.
working properly.
Okay.
I mean, what reason have the character sheets given us to doubt them? So that is a hit. And
Nice.
all right, 7 points of damage. This thing cries out. Now, Drawinius, are you trained? Vaz, are you? I'm just gonna get rid of your what do you call it? Appellation here because it's taking up too much room. Go, Vaz. Are you trained in nature?
I am.
Give us a nature check, please. Okay. Brommel. Did you get the name of the owlbear that just hit you?
The one behind me or the one in front of me?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think probably the worst thing, once you come to your senses, you can hear the sound of that thing gnawing into Shara next to you.
Yeah, that's a big problem. I want to try to use one of my thaumaturge abilities here
Sure. What do you want to use?
to... Wow, this is a
Is
book
it
here.
Wall of Text? Because you
It
succeeded.
is. Yeah, this is the
Holy
most
crap.
verbose description I've seen in the compendium. But it's exploit vulnerability where
Yeah.
he can produce esoteric object that may repel the creature.
Oh. Okay. Where is it here?
On page 6.
Yeah, exactly.
It just prints
Yeah,
the
you can try.
entire
Yeah,
book.
no, absolutely. Okay, so the thing is in spite of its very flowery and lengthy text, it doesn't actually drive it away. You just gain a bonus to damage on it.
Okay.
Right, so but let's but I like the thinking though, so why don't you give us an esoteric lore roll against, let's see here, it'd be standard DC for its level, and I've already lost my GM screen. Here we go. So the difficulty of this one would be a 19. Why don't you give us a esoteric lore? If nothing else, you're at least going to get... but you get the plus... That doesn't include the +2, does it?
No.
Does it include the penalty for frightened?
Yeah, I've
Awesome.
got that enabled.
Yep, then you succeed then. So what you've done is you've got a personal antithesis. You've got something that by presenting it to them, it gains weakness against your weapon strikes equal to 3. So you'll do 3 extra damage against this thing now.
Right, okay.
So you pull something out. You have 2 more actions. What do you want to do? You're prone. Would you like to stand?
So then I have this new feat that I'm wondering if I can piggyback. I believe that's how this one
I'm assuming
works.
this one's not as good because there's way less text. So
Yeah.
when you succeed to your exploit the vulnerability, you gain +1 status to your AC against its next attack and status bonus saving against. Yes, absolutely. Yep.
And is that an action then?
No, that's
So
free.
would be-
That's
okay.
an added benefit onto that piggybacks
Got
on your
it.
already success. So you'll be doing
Okay.
+3 damage, and you get +1 to your AC against this thing's next attack, and your next saving throw against it.
All right. Then I think he will be so bold to try to attack the
Well,
creature.
remember, you're prone, so you're going to need 1 action to stand. That
Yes.
leaves you 1 more left, and I don't think you have your weapon out.
Yeah, so he'll have to pull his dueling sword out
Okay.
with his last action.
Shara, would you give us a dying check, please?
My sheet's still showing a -3 on everything, and I haven't clicked dying condition yet, so I'm not sure what is going on. with my
Dying
sheet.
doesn't. So dying actually doesn't apply a modifier. Like you can't function when you're dying.
Right.
But-
I haven't clicked on anything. It's frightened's not even highlighted, and it's got a -3 on
this is what we went through with James's sheet last session. I don't
Yeah,
know
I'm not
what's
sure.
going on with it. It fixed itself on its own with James
Okay.
last time, so I don't know what the heck is going on. Let me just do one thing here. Oh, hold on. You know what? Let me try something here.
I already closed it and reopened it, hoping that was just
No,
a-
that doesn't. Let's just do this. I mean, this might be a stupid workaround, but we
Or I
can.
could just click the dying, or click the roll, and
Well, here I've done this. Let me close that off. There we go. Here you go. You got your transporter duplicate.
Oh, am I closing the sheet?
Here we go. Let's go see if your transporter duplicate has the exact same problem.
Okay.
So it's something with the sheet, but I don't know what's going on. I'll also take a look online and see if there's. Surely we're not the only group that is experiencing the same issue. Yeah. So what you need to do, you are down now. So just give us a flat D20 roll.
I don't want to do that. I'd rather use the sheet with a -3. Have you seen my flat D20s today?
Yeah,
I've rolled higher before.
Well, no, you want to roll high though. You don't want that -3.
Right. But earlier I was rolling.
Fuck.
Oh no.
God.
There it is.
So you're at dying 2. Then the owlbear. I don't think it liked what Vaz just did to the second owlbear. So it is. So you guys are fortunately immune to its screech. And Vaz, you will have 1 attack of opportunity as it's charging in on you.
Okay.
That is a hit, not a crit. So you tag this one. And then it is going to try and talon you first here. Oh, fuck. I'll actually just put him here so it's flanking. So you're flat-footed. So you have -2 to your AC.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 26.
That's a critical.
That's a crit?
Oh,
Yep.
no.
Even
I'm
with
not
your
wearing
plate?
any armor.
Oh, fuck.
I've got
That's
no
right.
plate armor.
Right. Okay. That's 26 points of damage.
Okay.
And you are grabbed.
Wow.
And I am going to Let's see. What is your reflex bonus? Vaz?
I was just finding it.
Okay.
7.
7, okay. Well, I just wanted to be clear anyway. So I was not asking. 7, okay, so it's 17. All right. So I think what this is going to do is actually use one of the new things. What's your fortitude bonus?
7.
7. Okay, that's better. All right, so 22 is good enough. What it does is it drags you over here to reposition you. Then it is Trog's turn. What are you doing, Trog?
Okay, shit. I guess I need to move. Because I really want to try and save Shara.
Okay.
So, I'm going to move to here.
Okay.
seconds here. I don't think it's touch. Hold on, let me just check it real quick. Positive. Where's the distance? I'll just click on it.
Yeah. 30 feet.
30 feet. Okay, there we go. That's what I was trying to find.
Okay. What does your stabilize look like?
Yeah, I think it's maybe, I mean, he's standing right by the fire. I almost think it's like the fire almost like comes out, and right as it gets to her, it sort of just like wraps around her, like it's like his little goblin hands warming her up, warming her soul, kind of holding it to this earth.
Okay. So you are stabilized, Shara. You have one more action. Oh no, you moved. That's all your actions, Trog. All right. Let me just ask you this: was there a tactical reason you elected to not use a healing spell on her?
Oh, I don't know. I guess I could have.
Like, if you had a reason to do that, that's fine. But this is like the bare minimum. She is still unconscious. She's not doing anything, and healing would have brought her back.
Okay. No, that's just that I should have, I guess.
Did you realize that you could have healed her?
No,
or?
there is a good reason. I lied. But I don't have any spell slots left yet. I haven't rested yet.
Yep, that'll do it. All right.
I have cantrips, that's it.
That is a good reason. All right, so then Ulagor. Ulagor is going to... Oh, shit. Let me check the range on this here. Let's hope, fingers crossed, this is not going to be another game of... What do they call the spell in this edition now?
They need like just a chart.
That is...
Like
yeah, the table of concordance.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's another day job name. That's fantastic. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see here. Going back to the source here. Yes, here we go. Vaz, Ulagor sprints over, and even though you are engaged, you can hear him chanting as he walks over, and he says, "Take it down!" He touches your halberd or glaive, and it flares with bluish, crackling energy. It now counts as a magic weapon, +1 to hit, +1 dice of damage.
Ooh, crikey.
Draw, Winnie. That's what you doing.
I want to cast a spell, but I am grabbed. So that
Really?
means I need to make...
Come on.
Yeah, shocking.
What would you like to do?
So I'm going to cast a spell, and I need to make a D20 flat D20 check in order to do it because it's manipulate action.
Oh, yes.
So here we go. Come on. What?
Are you kidding?
What is going on? I have
9:30
one
my
hero
time.
point left.
Everyone gets a hero point.
Okay.
You want to spend that right away?
now?
There we go.
Yes. Okay.
There you go. Okay.
All right. Now I'm doing my one other first. Yeah. Sorry, Kev, or something else.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. So I'll use my final first level slot.
Okay.
Which. Oh my god! All my first level spells. Let me reopen my sheet. All my first level spells just disappeared. That is very disconcerting. Weird. Okay. Doesn't want me to. Oh my god! You've got to be kidding me! All my first level spell slots. All my first level spells are. They don't. What is happening? Yeah,
what?
It's weird.
What? Oh, hold up. Yeah, that's.
I have cantrips, but I suddenly have no first level spells. All right.
Hold up here. Toggle sections.
Oh, jeez. Oh.
There you go.
Yeah.
No, it was
Wait,
gone.
it disappeared again.
It just disappeared again.
Yeah. It came back on for a second. Now it's there. Now it's gone.
Like, roll 20. What the fuck is going on?
It's not bad enough that roll 20 used up all the
Here, let's just,
earlier, now
guys,
it's
let's do this.
Here we
Let's
go.
just, it's going to maintain everything. Everyone refresh their browser. Let's just see if this
I
makes
got
a difference.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too, but I did get it to work just that time, so
Okay.
so I'm gonna refresh it.
Yeah, it could be that there's, whatever,
Totally.
memory leak or something like that. That's just causing things
Yeah.
to fuck up. We've seen that on other Roll20 sheets before. And it wouldn't be a Friday night if we weren't having issues with Roll20 sheets. So,
Right.
although we don't
Okay,
get this
so-
on Rogue Trader weeks.
Okay. Right now it is currently I can currently see everything.
Just a refresher: everyone needs to mute themselves when they come back
yes.
out too. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Go.
So I can. My first level spells are now visible to me,
Okay.
but the toggle is set for off on spells. But it's making it visible by keeping it on off. So just gonna not mess with it.
Yeah, that works. Okay, and then
So I got a 5, a 5, and a 4, so 14.
okay, I'm gonna hit to
Lots of
reconnect
damage.
here because I actually cannot
Okay.
see Jeff or Dave
Oh,
right now.
I don't have anybody. Oh no, wait, I have James, and now I have you, Kevin.
I've got everyone
have
except
Jamie
for
and
Dave
Jeff.
right now. I got
can't
Dave
see
now. Okay.
Jeff.
I got everybody. Dave, that didn't by any chance fix your Molten modifier, did it?
Oh,
No.
Dave. Oh, there's.
No? Okay, fuck. All right. Oh, Trog, remember, you can only have 3 hero points at most. You can never have 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Savage rules, you can have more, but not in this. All right, so then it was 14 points of damage. Apologies to
Yes.
those listening at home for the tech shenanigans tonight. I've lost Dave. I'm
And,
going to reconnect on my side one more time. I've
Okay.
lost Dave once
Yep.
again.
Yeah.
I got everybody. Okay.
Okay, cool.
All right, so you
Yeah.
hit this thing, and it's hoots and screeches. That same terrible cry that alerted Shara initially. Then it is Bitty Bear's turn, and it is actually going to release you.
Oh, awesome. And also, my frightened condition went away because that was the second round.
Yeah.
Which is great. So now I'm
Yes.
no longer. So, okay, great. Okay, fantastic.
And then this thing, so Vaz, you've already used your reaction, I think. So this thing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is getting the fuck out of here. 2, 4, 5. Okay, there we go. Scampering up top. Woo. Well, you guys had not noticed yet. That one was much smaller than the other one.
Of course.
So don't worry, the big one's still left.
Great.
Vaz, what are you doing?
I guess I got to break free, right?
Freddie Mercury. Yes, it is an athletics check against a DC of 23.
Oof. And I get 2 bonus.
Yes,
Yes.
you're free. It does. Escaping does count as an attack, though. So 2 more actions.
Well, I guess a better attack. So that's an
Yeah.
attack. So I'll use an exacting strike,
Okay.
since I may as well. I've got. Oh no, okay.
Plus 1
3.
to hit. Plus 3 to hit because of the camp modifier too.
Oh, hang on.
The 1
I
from
need to do it
magic,
on the
2
second
from
attack,
Trog's
second.
story.
And cancel. I need to do it on the second attack. Hang on. With 3.
That 1.
Oh,
You want to hero point that?
Yep. It's let's try that one again.
Come on. That is a miss. All right. One
Okay.
more action.
One more again. 8.
That is likewise a miss.
ah,
That includes your plus. Yeah, it does. All right. You want to hero point that?
Yeah, may as well.
Come on.
Yes.
Yes,
Finally.
that is a hit. So roll damage. Roll another D8 for damage. Nice. 12 points. All right. Then, Brommel, what are you doing?
Brahma wants to try to stabilize Shira.
She is stabilized already. Trog
okay.
used magic to do so.
Yeah.
Then can I use battle medicine on her?
Yes, you can. Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Let's do that.
Okay, so give us a medicine check, please.
Medicine check.
So DC 15 to restore 2d8. Just enough. Go ahead and roll 2d8.
Oh God.
All right, so
Four
you
is
get...
four's my lucky number tonight, apparently.
No
Apparently.
kidding. So Shira is barely awake once again. And then I think, Shira, you might have missed a hero point because you certainly haven't spent any. At 9:30, you guys got a hero point. And Brahma, you have one more action.
Brahma will step forward to this side of Shira.
Okay. And Shira, what are you doing?
Can she load and shoot her pistol in the same round?
You'd have to ready your pistol first, then load it, and then shoot it. So yes.
Kablam.
Go ahead.
Come on.
Now, does
I mean, Brahma just helped you. Why would you want to do... Oh, you mean the owlbear?
yeah. Oh, and do I
That
have
makes a lot more sense. Yeah, yeah.
So should I have a condition on my sheet, like dying 1 or something?
No, because when remember in Pathfinder 2, the way it works is as soon as you wake up, you were at dying 2, you now become wounded 2. That's bad
Wounded
because
2.
when you go down again, you start at dying 2.
Okay, so I'm at wounded 2.
Yeah. And which will not, it's no modifiers to it whatsoever. The only function of that is you just need to get healed.
Okay.
So
we still have the +2 from our inspirational story.
Yep.
And kablam. Nope.
You want to hear point that?
Oh, that's only an 8. Yeah, sure. What the heck?
Okay. I have full faith in you.
I'm still getting a -3 on my...
So it's at the
sheet.
17. That's still a miss. So add a +5 in total to your character sheet.
I'm not sure how to do that. But...
Well,
when
you
you,
mean- you mean
like
just in
to
the
your
bonus
attack,
comes
just
up.
roll when you roll your attack. Just add a 5 modifier.
add 5 instead? Okay. To offset the -3.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just going to sit here and make some more chainmail.
Owlbear time. So the first thing it's going to do is try and bash Vaz.
Shouldn't be too difficult.
Should not be. Well, it is a 23. Hit, not a crit.
At least it's not a critical, at least.
Okay. So it hits you. That is 14 points of damage. So Vaz is down and dying.
Oh, jeez.
And she's grabbed in one paw. It will then use its second paw to smash Drawinius. Or try to, at least.
Yeah.
That's a...
I'm an 18 right now.
it's not a crit, so there's... I don't
Okay,
think...
I'll take that.
+9... yeah, 26, so it's not a crit.
Oh, thank God. It would have been a crit last turn.
That is 13 points of damage, and Drawinius, you are grabbed again.
Jeez. Okay.
Okay. And then it is going to... try and gnaw you, Drawinius.
Okay. My AC is now 16.
Yeah, 16, okay. Yeah, because you're flat-footed.
Yeah.
But I have -10 to its attack, so there's that.
Yeah.
That nat 1 is sure not going to do it. So it's trying to get its beak in to try and get at your guts, and you're like, keeping yourself completely... Aren't you still on the ground, too?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
All right. So that is it for the Owlbear. Trog, what are you doing?
Hey, first thing I'm gonna do is use Produce Flame on it.
Okay. That is a solid hit. And not a crit, but 8 points of damage. It hoots in pain. One more action.
So I can move here so I can see Vaz.
Okay. You're scampering around this titanic
Yeah.
form. All
Trying
right.
not to get stepped on.
I can use my hero point to stabilize myself, remember?
Yes, you
Oh,
can.
okay. Yeah, you could. True.
But better you save that. All right, I got to change Vaz in the initiative order. All right, so Uligor is going to spend one action to draw a potion, a second action to apply it to Vaz. So Vaz, you are healing. Let's see here. Should probably get out of the poison section. That's not what he's applying to you. Ooh. Vaz, would you give us a 3d6 plus 6 roll, please? You have 17 hit points back. You are no longer dying, you were wounded one. And then he is going to attack with his sword at this thing. 16 plus 7 is 23. He gets a hit. Would you give us a... That is 1d8 plus 4, please? Okay. He swings that sword of his out, and there's a lightning bolt that arcs out and hits this owlbear. Then it is Drawinius' turn. What are you doing?
Okay. So I'm immobilized and flat-footed and grabbed. So I'm going to attempt to start off by casting a spell. So I'm going to have to make a flat check here.
Okay.
To begin with, let's see. Okay.
Yep.
So I'm able to cast it. I'm just casting shield. So there.
Okay.
As one action. So I got 2 actions left still.
Okay.
I am now going to attempt to break free.
Okay.
With an athletics check.
Yep. DC 23.
There we go.
Oh, beautiful!
Thanks to Trog's story.
Yeah.
All right. So I am now free, and then I'm gonna move 25 feet away.
Well, you're prone, right?
Oh shit! I'm prone. Yes. So I'm gonna stand up. That's what I'm gonna do.
I mean,
Finally
you can
get
crawl,
stand-
can't you? Isn't crawling like half your...
Yes, I think you're right. I think crawling.
I mean,
is
I think
half
you
my
take
speed.
1d4 dignity damage, but...
Well, you know what? I'm already at a negative on that, so...
Yeah, you can take the crawl action or the stand action. The
so
crawl action... where is it here?
Is it half or is it like quarter?
It's probably half. Let's say it's half.
All right.
It's not on the DM screen, or GM screen. So half your movement away.
Yeah, basically it's like 10 feet.
Yeah.
So I will just get over there, just trying to get away.
I'm taking the other owlbear off. It's running off. Then it is Brommel's turn. Are you in Brommel? Remember, this is the one that is weakened against your abilities too.
Yeah, he's gonna take a attack with his sword.
Go ahead. I'll modify the AC for flat-footed.
Okay.
Nice. Hit, not a crit. That's 13 points of damage with the weakness. This thing is not pleased as you sink that sword in there. You have 2 more actions.
Let's see, how did I roll there? I think 1, 2. I think he'll go ahead and attack again.
So attack number 2. Remember, you get +2 to hit because of Trog's story. 23, another hit. And 13 points of damage again. Holy shit.
Solid hits.
Yeah. And then your final
Last
action. You going for gold?
I'm gonna go for broke here.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Awesome.
Here we go.
No.
That is less impressive. You want to hero point that, though?
I would. Yeah.
That was only a 3 you rolled.
Yeah.
So it should be,
Dude,
remember,
come on.
add +2?
Okay.
Come on. Big money. Well, it is better. You are seeing improvement.
It is
you
better.
know?
Yeah.
That is a humiliating silver star that you'll get on your homework. Good effort, you know? All right, so Brahma, but that's fucking huge. You get 2 nasty strikes on this thing at precisely vulnerable spots. Shara, what are you doing? Oh, you're not grappling anybody, by the way.
No, it's been a little while. I still feel like I'm grappled. I'm getting like flashbacks.
Emotionally, it has me. All right.
I think she's doesn't want to go in and attack, so she'll reload and shoot again.
Okay. So go ahead.
Is there like a?
You can
aiming?
stand up as well if you'd like.
Yeah, I guess she'll stand. She'll stand up, reload, and shoot.
Okay. So then remember, you get a +2 or +5 to your roll because of the whatever's going on with roll 20 sheets.
Oh, God.
Want to hero point that?
No,
Okay.
refuse.
All right.
Refuse. Roll 20.
Vaz, so you would have, when you went down, you would have dropped your magic glaive, but it is still magic.
I've still got to get away from being grabbed, right?
There is that too, but you can attack when you're grabbed. You just you can't move, and you are flat-footed.
Okay, so I can grab the glaive
Yep.
and... Okay, let's go for it then. And that's with +3. So that's one action, then the second action is to attack with, again, exacting strike.
Okay.
And
Nice.
That is a hit. And from your sitting position, you're able to angle your halberd or glaive enough to sever its head.
oh,
Guys, why don't we take our mid-session break? And then we'll come back and recover from your first encounter with an owlbear.
Wow. Awesome.
Do you guys want, before you go, you want to hear some great news?
Yeah.
Owlbears are on the random encounter table.
That's amazing.
So, all right, for those listening at home, we'll be back momentarily in about 5 minutes. I'm just going to move us all back to the non-fighty page once again. Okay, so we'll be back in about 5 minutes. All right. So owlbears. Respectable opponent. Hey, everyone in chat. Sven, Wayne, what's going on? Hope you guys are having a great start to the weekend. And yes, flying owlbears are fantastic. Fabulous versions. And I think I've got a really great illustration of one loaded from before. This is where the second wave of owlbears come in on our heroes. But there you go, Wayne. I think this was from our Pathfinder 2 war story with the Night Below campaign. We used that guy. Okay. So George is giving medicine to his pup. All right, so Shara can't, because she has received medicine. I don't think she can receive first aid again for another hour. Trog, when did you use up your spells? You said you had no spell slots. I'm trying to remember what you did. I don't remember you guys fighting last time.
It would have been the session before that.
Because you guys did have a rest before, right? Like when you were with the camp at the... not Vistani, what do they call it? The... Varesians, thank you. Camp, you would have had an opportunity to sleep, so you should have got all your stuff back, plus your hit points as well.
Oh, well, yeah. I wasn't at that session.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. No, that makes sense then. Yeah. Sorry. For some reason, you know, because you're so rarely not at a Friday session. That
I know. It's super. I know.
To be honest, you're so rarely at, missing any sessions that it's.
Yeah. Wait a minute. You weren't at a session?
No, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Okay.
But hopefully we will now get some rest.
Nice. All right, so Shara is going to, Dave, what we were saying is because she's received battle medicine, it will be an hour before she can receive first aid once again. But what is happening in the aftermath of this fight, guys?
Stabbing that bloody owlbear.
Yep.
Does anyone want to try to track the other just to make sure it's not...
Jimmy,
I can do medicine. I can do medicine on somebody else who's wounded.
Yeah.
We can still try to heal each other, right?
Yep. As long as they haven't received it. Like it's not a...
Yeah. I'll do a medicine check on Vaz.
Can.
Well, yeah.
Now is this?
Oh, I could do it on myself. So maybe draw Winius because he's pretty knacked.
He's down to 2 hit points right now.
Oh, I can heal Vaz, and Vaz can heal Drowinius. We can do administering in a little circle.
Okay. Go ahead and make your roll, Shara.
So, does this include a +2, or am I just putting a 3 into melee?
Putting a 3, yeah, because it's not combat anymore. So
not combat, yeah.
+3, yeah. Now, here, point that.
Rolls? Yeah, I will.
Okay. So unfortunately, Vaz, whether it's just the nature of your injuries or Shara's just still rattled from her near-death experience, nothing further restored. But Vaz, you want to heal Drowinius?
I'll try Drowinius.
Yeah, so it's 2d8 damage. I'll add it back to his token. Or 2d8 healing, not damage. see. 9 back. Okay. All right. Brommel is also injured. He's down by 10. It's only 10 minutes to administer. Oh, but hold on. You could also continue administering for the hour. Right. So if you wish to carry on, you can double that.
I will.
Okay, so give us another 2d8 roll. Nice.
There you go.
There we go. All right. Now, while Vaz is caring for Drowinius, Shara, would you like to try and heal Brommel? Oh, Brommel just took more damage.
Oops. Yeah, I messed that up.
Oh, okay. Let's see what's going on.
Does Brahma want to try and heal himself? Shara's not having the best day with medicine.
Sure. We could try that.
She's just feeling, I think she feels like there's like a dark
Nat
cloud over her
20.
head. Look at that. Look at that.
So was it 2d8 plus 10? Is that right?
Isn't it like 3d8 or 4d8, something like that, when you get a crit?
I can't remember if it's 2d8 or maybe the plus 10 comes in with the level of training. I'm just thinking of that. It could be just 48, but let's take a look here. Medicine. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, 4d8 and you'll lose the wounded condition. So that means Drowinius didn't have wounded. Brommel has lost his wounded condition and restores 4d8.
Okay.
Drowinius, Vaz has helped to patch you up. 19, nice.
Excellent.
Okay, so you're back to full Brommel?
Yeah.
All right, so then, guys,
Thank you.
What is going on in the camp as you guys are recovering? There's the torn remnants of your tent.
I should have seen them coming. Damn it, I should have seen them coming. I wasn't playing with this. She puts her pistol away. Starts looking around.
That's not
Sure,
your
it's-
fault.
Oh, it's totally her fault. She was on watch and they got in. So she's walking around the edge of camp, looking around. Next time I'll better. Next time.
Well, and in fairness to her too, like it was I think she was one of the ones who failed the save too, right? So she was utterly struck by the terror of this thing coming down.
Yeah, so bad that my character sheet got an extra -3.
Broke.
Yeah, exactly.
I think maybe our defenses worked against us. That perhaps even the camouflage made it even harder for us to detect them.
Vaz, do you have like a warfare lore or anything like that yet?
I do.
Give us a warfare lore check, please.
I think I do. Hang on, let me double check. I'm pretty sure I do.
I thought that was something you were working
Warfare
towards.
law, yep.
Hell
Here we
yeah.
go.
Is there a cave? So, Vaz, you're hearing them talk about this stuff, and again, you're taking a full hour to tend to Drowinius' wounds. Your tactics were sound. Your camouflage was sound. These things are apex predators out here, and we were clearly in their territory. In your mind, there's nothing more you could have done absent setting up, building actual fortifications.
Next time, we've got to work like the legions. Build a fortress.
Exactly. Then, yeah, we have an owlbear cub for you. There's one part of the Baldur's Gate where you do have an opportunity to try and I think the little quest chain event ends up with you getting an owlbear cub, but I looked at my son and I'm like, we're not killing owlbears, are we? He's like, fuck no. So we just killed the people who tried to send us on the quest and then carried on with our day. Fuck you guys, we're Team Owlbear.
I think Drowinius is just completely... Sorry. I'm not muted. Completely stunned by the whole encounter with these massive beasts. He's never been in. He's obviously been in some combat prior to this, but this was truly horrifying. And he's read about these creatures, and what a different experience it is to meet them in real life. And he was scrambling around that whole time again on all fours, like. He's just like casting his spells and like doing everything he can to like just try to stay alive. So I think he's, you know, even as Vaz is sort of like patching him up, he's still like processing like, you know, the brutality of these creatures, like the intellect and the just the gargantuan size of them compared to him. And their various abilities, all of which are, I mean, they can basically seem that they can do anything to you that they want. So I think he's still like just coming out of that sort of, you know, he's got a little bit of PTSD now for you know, for lack of a better term, in the moment. So I think he's going to take the rest of the night to sort of just like work through this so he can like continue on and like be focused in the morning.
It would have been around 4 in the morning when all this happened. So it's around 5 when you're wrapping up the first round of treatment on Drawinius, Vaz. Shara is still... Tell us what Shara's been doing over this hour. There's 10 minutes where she was treated, but she didn't... Or no, it was just before the fight ended. So she's been sort of listlessly wandering, I guess, for an hour, trying to administer to Vaz, but just clearly, you know, her focus and her heart wasn't in it.
Yeah, I think she's just like... I don't know. Maybe she's worried that one ran off and it's wounded. Maybe it'll come back. So she's like just circling the outskirts of the camp and just watching for it. And she's got her pistol out and it's just kind of like, man, but it could come back at any moment. You know, you never know.
So Uligor, I think after maybe 15 minutes or so of doing that, I think Uligor will walk over and he simply says, "How far can you see?" You can picture as well. Remember, you have firelight or whatnot, and if Shara decides to use a torch, maybe that's what she's holding. Or if Drawinius wants to assist with magic, you could cast that. And but that only, you know, extends for a certain distance, and you're like, you know, looking in one direction and then another direction.
Right. Not far.
My eyes are better. I have gifts, and he touches his sword, from both sides of the family. You seem troubled.
I guess I just, you know, when you, she pulls the pistol out. She's like, I thought this was going to be like, you know, like make me, I just didn't do what I was, you know, twirling it out and bam, and it dies, and yeah, the hero of the group for the day or something. I don't know. It just wasn't, I put too much in my head about how this was going to go the first time we get into a fight, and it didn't go nearly how I thought it would.
He nods at your dueling sword. You attended an academy?
No, she didn't. She's the only one.
Oh, right.
She just has a rapier.
Okay, so then the others, he made us be assuming that you are, because you're actually quite good with a sword anyway.
No, I'm the only one who didn't go to the academy.
Then you have an advantage.
How so?
He gestures back, and you can see Drawinius is, as he's being treated, he's just rattling on and on and on and on about this stuff, how he can't believe and whatnot. You have the advantage. of not having to unlearn. Life here is not for heroes. If these things wish to kill you, you kill them or you die. Save the ballads for the bards and focus on doing better.
Yeah, you're right. And we are better. We are better as a group, fighting together, and we're stronger. We fought, what was it, 3 wolves? 3 regular wolves. You know, nearly had a problem with that when we first started out. 3 wolves wouldn't have lasted 20 seconds. Thanks.
I find, at times, mementos help one remember the lessons learned. And you can see he taps his chest, and you can see there are... You maybe didn't realize he's got like a necklace of some kind of... just like a leather string that's been tied or whatnot. But he clearly has stuff that is concealed within there. And if you look down, there's a little, like... He's got something that he's got hidden underneath there. If you need the reminder. And he nods his head towards the carcass of the owlbear.
She looks down at her leather armor that's probably all torn up. She's like, I don't think I need any reminders, but thanks.
You thought you knew as much before. Consider heeding the advice of those who have walked where you are intending to go. I will watch the south. You watch here.
Okay.
So he crosses over and takes up watch on the far side. After that first hour passes, the first of pre-dawn will be coming in, and Shara, you guys can now see in the light, she's very pale. She's not like trembling or anything, but like clearly the weight of the fight and the impact of it is sitting heavy on her, notwithstanding her injuries. What does everyone want to do for the next hour? Trog starts getting the loot out. Vaz is like, no.
Has it been long enough that Brommel could do another medicine check
Absolutely.
on Vaz?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you just need an hour.
Okay. I will try Vaz. Okay.
Yep, success. So it's 2d8. Nice, 10. Vaz, get 10 back.
How do I lose the wounded, by the way?
If he succeeded on the medicine check, you lose wounded.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you. Very nice.
Oh, which means, actually, Sarah, you won't have the wounded condition because of battle medicine. Because it otherwise functions like treating wounds.
So when Brommel patched me up, that would have got rid of it?
Exactly.
Okay.
Really good use for battle medicine. So, anything else you guys wish to? Does anyone else want to treat Shara, for instance?
Shara needs it.
Trug, I think you've got battle medicine now too. So I suggest
I do.
You want to use your medicine on her?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Maybe she needs a Trog talk.
I mean, as all things, it's not that great, okay?
So let me tell you a story about
expect much.
unicorns.
Yeah.
You see,
He's actually probably using the unicorn horn as like part of his medicine. Oh, this will help you, Shara. This has magic. This will heal you. I saw what that horrible creature did to you.
would you like to hero point that?
Yes. It's just so that my horn can shine.
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh! Oh, Pathfinder is not Jeff's game.
Would you roll 1d8
Yeah.
for us, please?
Oh my god.
Please roll low.
Oh, that works.
This will be an 8, of course.
Yeah,
Trog's
now
using,
it'll
like,
be an 8.
Trog's using like a dirty
my
knife with poison on it.
So Shara takes 3 points of damage from Trog's attempts to heal.
Oh my god.
So Vaz
You know,
says,
and-
Trog, you're not meant to stab her with the
Yeah.
unicorn horn.
This is like acupuncture.
Oh.
So Shara is just feeling worse from this, but unfortunately, because of the efforts, it's another hour, unless anyone wishes to use magic.
Oh, you know what? I have a healing potion.
I have a potion as well. If you're
Let's just finish our night's rest and
See where we're at.
Someone else take over?
I think I just need
Okay.
some. I need some sleep, and then we'll wake up and we'll try this in the morning.
Yeah. I have
Oh,
great
I
news.
can't remember now. Sorry.
Because of your
I-
incredible advancement in levels, you're going to recover twice as much when you sleep, Shara.
2.
Yeah, too.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna ask.
Well,
Okay.
I'll almost be as healthy as
Sorry,
I was
George, I
before
didn't mean to
Trog.
Steal
I'll
your
almost
joke.
be as healthy as I was before Trog got to me.
Yeah. All right, so
Oh
then
my goodness.
you
all
guys
good,
are all
Jeff.
sort of fussing around camp. Shara gets a chance to catch some
What
sleep.
can I do?
Shara, you recover 2 hit points. Vaz, you will recover 2 hit points, and Drawwin needs to recover 2 hit points.
Awesome.
Everyone else seems to be either at full. I have great news, guys. It's time for a weather roll.
Oh, okay.
Let's put those low rolls to good use.
Oh no, I'm done with low rolls now. We're doing weather.
Give
Of
us
course.
3d20, please. By the man. There you go.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, no
There
precipitation
we go, yeah.
today. No change in temperature, and no bad weather. So it's actually a nice day. The skies have cleared, and let's bring us over to our new map screen. And what's going on here? Oh, there it is. All right.
I'm guessing that even if they have a lair, we're not going to track it down because we don't have time.
Yeah, you guys are. I was meaning to tick down one more day here. You guys are at
Yeah.
Faras 21. It was today, I believe. So you have 9 days to get back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 6 to go, though. What are the chances of any delays? Come on.
No. Cheers.
All right, so with morning, do you wish to spend another 10 minutes trying to at least get Shara kind of patched up, or perhaps a full hour to try and get
Yeah.
her back
Shall
up
I
and
give
going?
it a try?
Okay.
Is anybody significantly better than me at it? What am I? I am
think so.
medicine of. Where are you hiding? 5.
She's a 4. No. Yeah, she's a 4.
Okay.
Okay.
5.
Give it a
5.
You hear a point then?
Well, I'll hero point it. There we go.
There you go. Near crit. Nice. So Shara's going to get 2d10 and 2d8 back. And if you want to spend the full hour, it'll be 4d8. What do you guys think?
Let's do the full hour.
Yeah.
We're at it.
Nice.
Nice. 25 back, Shara. All right.
Thanks,
So-
Faz.
While Shara's getting up and the leftover shepherd's pie is being passed around, what is... Oh, shepherd's pie was... I think actually... Hold on, Shara. You might have actually healed more. Because of shepherd's pie.
Oh.
Yeah, you recover an additional 4d6 hit points. So
Wow.
anyone who's down still, roll 4d6 because you would get that back from sleeping. Shepherd's pie, baby. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Vaz would have only needed to use 15 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
10 minutes, because I would have had 22 hit points when I woke up.
Amazing.
Yeah. Okay, and Vaz is up to full. Amazing. Okay. So, guys, with your bellies full and all of you restored back to full hit points, what is the plan for today?
On the road.
Down the
I'm
road.
walking with a loaded pistol.
Okay. That is a good plan.
Pistol's going to be loaded all the time now.
Nice.
Anybody got a safety on that?
Yeah, that might be... They have invented firearms. They have yet to invent firearm safety. So, there we are.
Fair enough.
But what I'll assume just is that any time that there would be a reasonable
encounter,
likelihood... Yeah, like
She's
I'm...
going to load it up, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, guys, I have great news. Today's travels are
Take
uneventful.
a sit.
Anything you wish to do this evening?
Camp?
You're only going to get one camp activity tonight because you did spend extra time fussing around how to sleep a little longer, and then you took time to heal up Shara. So,
Guess we'll
what
have
are
to
the
skip
single...
relaxation.
So is it the same things you guys did last time, just without the relaxing, or the?
Yeah.
I think so. I think the relaxing is always the extra thing.
Yeah. If we don't have time, we don't relax.
So go ahead and make your respective rolls, guys. You want to shepherd's pie it up again, or are you going for something different this time?
Well, I'll try something different. I'll probably take a look at the book here.
Okay.
I think we're gonna try the sweet pancakes this time.
So draw Winius another 15 hit points back. Or 15 basic ingredients and 1d4 special ones. Trog. What was your roll for? For foraging. You get 15 ingredients, Trog, and 1d4 special. Shara, that's a success, not a crit success. So DC for my random encounters goes up by 1. And then...
Sorry, Kev, what was the first number? 1d4 special? And...
15 basic ingredients. So basically, after Brommel makes... Okay, you're making the flapjacks?
And I just updated the party loot, Jeff, with what you and I just hunted and gathered.
Okay. Now...
goodness.
I actually don't remember... Oh, sweet pancakes. Here we go. This is DC 23.
Well, I am gonna spend a hero point and try to redo that. No.
Ooh, critical fail. Pancakes are just simply too sweet. Jitters cause the eater to suffer -1 penalty to reflex saves for 24 hours. This is a poison effect.
This is how we're gonna die. Dysentery.
Like heal you up and then poison you.
Yeah. Those of you with
I
younger...
could make something.
Oh, yeah. All right. So, oh shit. That was... How many ingredients is that? Sweet pancakes are 2 basic plus 2 special, so that is 10 basic and 10 special ingredients that were used up. Plus 5 rations as well. And there would have been 5 rations from yesterday. And then, so the gathering is worked out. Vaz, I guess just your perception check, please.
Perception check. Here we go.
I'll roll for... Nice, yep. And +1 to your perception checks for things. All right, the night is uneventful. Y'all heal up, and Weatherman! What do you got for us?
I got...
Is the temperature rising?
Tons. We got trouble.
Oh, nat 20, baby! Look at that!
That one and that 20. Cool.
So there's clear skies, no change in the ambient temperature,
Hurricane winds.
and a fucking
3
tornado. All right. Let's see.
Of course.
Don't worry, guys. I have some very good news for you. By the end of this tornado encounter,
We'll be in Oz.
you will feel a lot better about how you did against the owlbear. So, the tornado is at default a hazard 12 encounter.
Oh,
So that's it's a level 12 encounter. So, I will point out there is a feat called that's relating to like telling your weather or telling the weather. Yeah, second level feat, predict weather. This gives you benefits to prepare for weather events. All right, so let's see here.
I may take that next time it comes up.
All right, so the first. Oh my gosh. Give us one more D20 roll, please. Dave, there is a chance of a secondary effect with a nat 20.
Yeah, finish us off.
Oh, good. Yeah.
The
Get it over
two-story
with.
farmhouse. Two-story farmhouse relocation.
Okay. So what? There is actually if you roll a hazard more than 4 levels higher than the party total, re-roll the result. But I'm going to apply basically. I'm going to fudge it, so we'll do 2 different events, and yeah. All right. So, oosh. I mean, I could scale it down, I suppose, as well, but. I'm just trying to see for the prepare here. Okay. One of you is giving us a survival check, please.
I'll give it a
And
go.
one of you is going to be able to assist with that.
I can assist you, James.
Okay, thank you. Let me go. Basil, go for it. Come on, one hero point left.
Oh, not even going to bother.
You want to point
Time
that?
for that hero point, yeah.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right. Well, I don't know what we need, so I might as well try to aid him.
Yeah, nothing lost. And
Here we go. Nope.
Well, what if you get a
Oh,
one?
wait, no. Did they change it in player core?
oh,
To
did they? Unless-
did they decrease it to? I think they. I want to say they decreased it to 15 instead of 20.
oh, okay. Yeah, it's in Starfinder. It's 10.
Yeah. That's way easier.
There's also no critical for high rolls though in Starfinder, so it's sort of
That's true too.
Balances out.
It evens itself out. Yeah.
okay.
But I think this is one of the things I saw in player core.
Yeah, okay. Let's take a look here.
Slowly, maybe I can wait to it.
Yep, DC 15.
Yeah, which is great. It's a big
It's
difference.
way better, especially for low level stuff. Yeah, that's
Yeah, exactly. And the same thing with the reposition. I was like, oh, this is a great idea, a great addition to
reposition is
the actions.
awesome. Yeah. Well, I was trying to get away, get Vaz, the scary lady, away from its cub.
Yeah.
Would anyone else like to assist? Right now, we're sitting at an 18. You need a 20.
Not trained. Is anyone else?
For this, I don't think you need to be trained.
Okay.
To aid? No.
Yeah, might as well roll.
Go for it.
I got hero points.
That's why they put 20s on those dice.
Oh!
There
Nice.
you go. Okay,
Look
so
at
that's very closs to a crit, too. So that's another +1. You need one more success at 15 or higher. Shara or Brommel?
I'll try. Dave's shaking no. All right. There we go.
And there it is. All right.
Yes.
So, what you can see, Vaz, and I think it's each of you feels this in a different way. Brommel, what you hear, it's like a keening sound. It's not like an audible amount, but there's almost like a supernatural tinnitus that is settled in at the back of your teeth. And you can feel that there's something very fucking wrong that's about to happen. Drowinius, there's something... I think you see birds flying along in the sky, and then they cascade out into having individual colors, whatever it is, 7... How many colors are in the rainbow? This is how ignorant I am. 6? 7? Yeah. This is a social science
7.
in me showing... Hey, Madison, when's the last time you did a fucking science class, you dummy?
Because it's Roy G. Biv. That's what I remember.
Right.
7.
7?
Yep,
okay, so
7.
I was...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you were right.
Stop clock situation in that one. That was 7 was a guess. So, like, that was not a... All right. So you see this thing cascade out into 7 identical colors of this thing as they're flying along. And then they collapse in and then fall out in another one. And there are colors that you do not have words for of what you're seeing there. And then they cascade in again. Trog... There's just, you can feel there is an uncertainness with the elements. And Vaz,
yeah,
all that comes together when you see, I want you to try and picture a stormhead, terrifying, solid mass of stormhead. But instead of seeing flashes of light within that, what you were seeing is like an inverted active volcano where there is magma and stuff that's spewing out and impossibly falling back into these clouds as they come towards you.
Oops.
You have seen this. What you guys can try and do now. You have one chance to try and prepare. You need to be trained in either of these skills to help or to conduct the test. It is a DC 25 nature check or a DC 25 survival check. Is anyone not trained in either of those skills? Or does everyone have at least one of them? Okay, Shara
I'm
is
trained in
fucked.
both.
Okay. So Shara is going to be in a bit of trouble here right now, but that is the case. What you can see, this thing is coming in, and there are chunks of debris as if falling from a... Effectively, what you're going to be hit with is a Pompeii storm.
Great.
What do you guys wish to do?
I think look for any kind of anything we can use as a barrier. Like we saw that cliff yesterday where those owlbears were. Like if there's like a cliff like that anywhere that we can see, we can like kind of.
Are you saying that Drowinius is going to suggest that they fly?
Yes.
All right, so then I would hesitate to call them fools, but
I wasn't gonna say it. I want these people on my side.
Yeah. So who is feeling? They're in a position. First off, why doesn't everyone take a hero point? Then why don't you tell us who is taking the lead on this? Because they're going to be the ones rolling first. Nature or survival. And then those who are trained in either of those skills, you don't need to use the same skill to try and assist. You can use whichever one you're best at.
I can try, guys, but with survival 5. But that still needs a 20.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try to assist you, aid you.
Okay, so first let's get
better
Vaz
than my
roll.
3 in either.
So Vaz, give us your survival check, please. Let's see what your starting point is.
Yikes.
I will try that one again
Okay.
with my.
There you go. All right. Come on.
right.
You're going, and you can see there is ash and like fireballs of magma falling down from the storm ahead of you. Who's going to help next?
I will attempt to help.
DC 15?
Yes.
Plus 1.
There's 1.
4 more to go. Who's helping next?
I can try. I'm feeling nature.
Okay, here we go. Come on, nat 20.
No.
Am I hero point that?
Yep, because that's what I do.
Yeah.
I roll dice and spend hero points. It's what I do.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no!
Oh, God.
4 off. Rommel?
Okay, here we go.
Yes.
3 off. So, for the first, unfortunately, you're not able to make it to the shelter for this first round. Which means, as they are coming down, and there is, in place of the rain coming down, there is scorching hot ash. And in place of lightning striking the ground, there are gouts of magma and rocks that are cast up. And when they get far enough away from the storm, they suddenly plummet down, burning to earth. Everyone give us a reflex save, please.
With a penalty because of our poison? Poisonous food?
Oh, fuck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, reflex. I think it was reflex saves for
Oh, it's a
minus
minus
one.
1 to reflex saves.
Okay.
Oh god. So
Oh,
put
here we-
-1 in the thing.
I gotta put a +2.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. All right, so we have. Oh, Drowinius, that includes your pen. Yeah, so Drowinius succeeds, and we've got some fail, and Shara succeeds. So then, those who succeeded are taking half this. Those who failed are taking the full amount. This is fire damage, so if you have resistance to fire, apply the appropriate modifier.
Oh, hey. I think I do.
There you go.
So those who failed take 18 points of damage.
Yikes. Okay.
Those who succeeded will take 9 points of fire damage. And do you have something that reduces your fire damage? It's probably like a resist 5 or something like that.
No.
That's your... No.
No.
It doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, everyone apply your damage. You have spent time looking. Your DC drops to find shelter to 20. Vaz?
Right.
So we took, what, 18s, right?
If you failed, you take 18, yeah. Let me see how many hours this lasts.
Oh god.
Oh,
Hero
no
point
chance.
that?
I have no hero points.
Did you
Oh,
not
no.
add the one at 10:30?
Oh no, I didn't do
Yeah,
that. then.
so you got-
Okay,
you got one
so
more. I
let's
thought you
try
had
that
one more.
one. Come on.
Yes, not even
Okay.
achievable.
Oh, Drowinius, you were
right?
taking 9 points of damage too.
I did. Oh, I applied it. It says on my token it says shows I have
Yeah.
15
Oh, does it? Okay, hold
currently.
on. Could this be?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me.
my token's doing the same thing. It shows me full, but I'm at 8.
Okay.
Yeah. Like in the circle it says 15.
Friday nights on roll 20.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
There we go. Let's see. That cleared up for me. Did. Yeah, I can see
Okay,
everyone.
good.
Just, oh, you know what? Hold on. What an idiot I am. Sorry, guys. I should have taken you away when I was doing what I was doing to try and fix things. There we go. Bring you over here, and then bring you on back. Did that fix it for you?
Yes.
Looks good.
Okay. All right. Vaz. Now, here's, I guess, what you guys could do. Someone else could take the lead. But that cuts in. That means Vaz is not contributing to the success.
Right. I can take the lead since I'm usually the secondary
Okay.
to Vaz and see if I can start off with a good roll. So let us see. Nope. Hero point.
Okay. Come on,
my
20,
gosh.
20, 20.
18.
18!
Okay.
Okay.
Trog and
on,
Brommel.
guys.
Who's going first?
I mean, I'm ready. I got my finger on the trigger.
Go for it, Chog.
Oh my goodness, roll 20. You just want me to die today, don't you?
There's one of the upsides. Remember, in Savage Rolls, you can get as many bennies as you like, but you cannot re-roll a crit fail. That is not the case in PF2. You can spend a hero point and re-roll.
Oh, wow. That's what Jeff's going to do like he always does every round.
Jeff rolls dice and spends hero
Exactly.
points.
That's right.
That is +1.
Yes.
Okay.
Brommel, you need a
Nice.
15.
Thing.
Goodness. Hero point that. And
Awesome. Come on.
Oh,
Oh, close.
oh no.
All right.
close.
Everyone give us a reflex save, please. DC 20. Oh, sorry,
Do you
no,
have to be-
9, DC 14 now.
Do you have to be trained?
-1.
Can you try to assist untrained?
You can't with this particular thing. There's nothing you can do. But what you could do, like if there's, this is all happening over the course of an hour. So sure, if there's other things you would want to try and do, unfortunately, you can't take time to like heal up or anything like that. Nice, Trog.
I need it so bad.
That's a crit for Vaz. That is a near crit for Brommel. Are you missing anything from that roll? Great rolls, guys. Holy smokes.
Yeah.
no, I don't think I am.
Shit. Okay. So then Vaz will take no damage from this. And Shira succeeds. All right, so then everyone else will take half of this.
Still likely to kill me.
8 points of
Yes.
damage.
Yeah.
All right.
Half of 8?
Too.
No, eight in total.
Oh,
8 in total.
Okay.
Yeah. So you guys can see as this ash and whatnot is going down, Trog, in spite of the fire, he collapses first, and then Brommel. So you guys can grab them and drag them along if you'd like.
Yeah. I'll grab Brovel.
Let me roll and see if the
he's
storm is
heavier.
passing. Actually, hold up. Let's see.
I'll grab Trog.
I can. I mean, I do have a minor healing potion if I to get one of them on their feet.
Oh yeah.
I think Trog has healing magic, so I might
Yeah, I do.
do that.
Actually.
So there's it's a 1d8, Jeff, if you want to roll it for yourself.
Oh,
I don't want to be responsible.
I don't see tokens on this page.
Oh, they're at the top.
hey!
Yes, there you go.
Nice. Do you see him now, Dave?
Hey.
No. I see just the map.
Try refreshing, I guess, on your side, because
Okay, I'll do it.
So then I can cast a spell.
Cool.
Here we go. Let's click on this. I think if I do a 3 action, it's a burst, right? Or something?
yes, yep. A two action. 2 action is the burst one. No, 3. You're right. What am I talking about? So that'd be everyone would gain 6 points back.
Awesome.
There we go.
Can you see it now,
That
Dave?
work.
It's worth it.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I can do 2 of those. How low are people?
Oh, I'm on a different map now, that's why.
Like, I could still die from the next, personally, from the next fire burst.
Yeah. Yeah.
back?
So I think all of us could.
Okay, so Brommel should be at 6 now.
There we go.
Right.
There we go. And then, are you doing a second Trog?
Yeah, I think I will do that again.
Cool.
Spells. Let's do that, because we want to live. We don't want to die.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Take it.
Okay,
It means
another
it could
3.
be a matter of life and death right there on that 3. So
Okay.
It could.
All right.
Maybe Brommel gets a potion then.
Yeah, I have a potion. I will consume the potion.
Okay.
cool.
All right. Then, let's
Is that
find yourself some
D8?
shelter here. DC 15 now to find shelter.
Right, yes, you are on the roll, so.
Let's see. There we go.
6 points back, nice. Promo. Come on, Drowinius.
Well, am I going to take the lead on this?
Yeah, well, you're
Okay. Here we go.
going. Plus, you got a hero point.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to use hero point. Hero point.
There you go.
Holy!
You guys finally managed to find an abandoned burrow. You run yourselves all in there. The storm lasts for another hour.
Oh my
and
God.
then is suddenly gone. So you would have taken damage for that whole period. And as suddenly as it comes, it's gone. And there's no trace of it apart from the burns and scalding on your flesh. The sky's clear.
Weird.
There's not a single blade of grass that is damaged.
Oh, that's weird.
It's exceptionally weird. What you do find as you're making your way... Well, I guess first off, do you wish to wait for another period? This has been 3 hours that this has taken off of your planned travel.
Do we want to heal?
I'm
Rommel?
so stupid. Now I remember why I have some fire resistance. It's my new spell. There's that stupid thing.
Well, in fairness,
Resist 5 damage.
they did hide it pretty cleverly under the name, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, I know I have some kind of fire resistance. Yeah, there it is.
Okay. So
Next time. Damn it.
But it's only for the end of your current turn.
Yeah, and this would have been damage that's been suffered over an hour-long period.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it doesn't really do it,
So,
I guess.
what are you guys thinking? You've now... This is... Oh, let me roll, see how... Gosh, it may be the night when this is coming in. Let's see here. Fuck, so it's like... You were able to travel about half your day when this storm hit. 3 hours you spent trying to avoid this thing. What do you guys wish to do with the rest of your time?
Well, you guys need some first aid before we do anything.
I'm going to move you halfway between the two.
Okay, cool.
To medicine.
Okay?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we might as well do our medicine first. Save my spells in case we get in a fight.
Yeah, agreed.
So that's our first nat 20 on inclement weather, guys.
Yeah, let's not do that again.
Yeah. I am with that.
So the rolling 3 d20s at once is not good.
No.
You did them separate.
Yeah, right. That's right.
That was the first time I tried the 3 20s at once, and I was like, no, I'm not doing this again.
Yeah.
All right, so then I will add though, Dave, like this is the really great thing with you rolling the weather results like that is it's allowing the setting to play up to what it's intended to be.
It's
So
a
you're
magical
facilitating some of the fun and the flavor of the game. So like, we tease with it. That's a very, very important result to see here. Because how fucked up is it that it could just volcano from the sky?
Well, yeah, or like a soul-crushing storm of snow and winds.
Yeah.
And I'd like to point out that when we first left on our adventure, we ran into a giant fire. So it's only fitting that fire is raining down from the skies as we return home.
Correct.
Yeah.
Good point.
Is there anyone you guys know who specializes in fire who could be to blame for this stuff? Do you?
Maybe this is Trog.
Trying to think.
I don't know. No.
All right.
This has nothing to do with baking.
Okay, Shara healed herself. Oh no, Vaz!
Vaz, who was that for?
Whoops.
I was on myself.
Okay, so
Confess.
1d8 damage.
Oh, God.
Because you guys are all trained in medicine too. Someone walks by Vaz and like, quit picking at it.
Why are you using a dirty bandages? You should clean those.
Okay. So that was an hour. This puts you at the time you would normally be setting up camp. What do you guys think?
Well, that was
Oh yeah, you
just
could
10
hold on.
minutes.
For
10
those of
minutes,
you,
right?
for those of you who succeeded, you could continue to treat for anyone who is not fully up. But it would take you the rest of the hour, and Vaz cannot receive any further healing until an hour passes.
Would anyone like me to help? I'm pretty good at it.
I
As
think you
blood
and-
is gushing out of himself.
All of her eyebrows are burned off from the I can help.
maybe Trog can help Vaz, and Vaz can help Trog. We'll see who dies first.
Has anyone
Sure, yeah.
administered to Drawinius?
Not that I'm aware of.
No.
I could. I'm feeling better.
Okay.
I'll help you.
Okay.
I'll help
I mean,
you.
Trog should be our last resort, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh yeah, sorry, Trog. I didn't see it down there. Trog is pretty beat
Yeah.
up as well. Equally, in fact. So who would like to treat Trog? Who would like to treat Drawinius?
Jeez.
Oh my.
Oh my goodness.
What is going on,
Comedy
Roll20?
of error.
Would you like to hero
I'll
point
use
that?
a hero point that.
Okay,
Yeah.
awesome.
What is going on?
I know.
The back.
That's one shy.
God.
What? Really? Oh, 14.
Drawinius, are you trained in medicine?
No, I'm
Okay.
not.
So you can't even help.
Rommel
I
can
know.
try.
But I'm
to-
assuming Rommel at the same time was treating Trog, so he wouldn't have been able to assist.
Yeah. Can, I guess. Can I try to do medicine on Drawinius then?
No, because that's what Cheryl was doing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so good. But you can give us a medicine check on Trog, though.
Okay.
Rommel, did you heal yourself earlier?
Yeah, I did.
Because you can continue that for the rest of an hour and give yourself another 2d8.
Well, and if we're just going to bed, like, I can spend more spells on healing us. If we're making camp and whatever, and we aren't feeling too scared.
With the way Roll20's been, it's risky, but I'll try. I'll try to heal Trog.
Okay.
Ugh.
Oh man.
It's all nat ones or one shorts.
You could hero point that
Amazing.
if you like.
I'm gonna. Yeah.
He's going for the crit fail.
We got 9
Here we
minutes
go.
left in our final
Yeah.
session before Christmas.
No.
There you go.
Turns out everyone's getting lumps of coal to treat their wounds this Christmas from Roll20. Oh my god.
Amazing.
All right, so
I'm
this
just
puts
gonna
you
rip
guys.
this- I got a cloth of gangrene I'm going to pass around. You guys can wipe your...
So where's everyone's for your player characters? Where's everyone's mind at right now for this? I think Trog could tell you, like, this bizarre weather. It's extremely rare, but it happens out here. This is such a strange. The discussions you guys have had with respect to the connection to the Fey realm, it has really cataclysmic effects on larger systems like weather and like water flow and things like that. So Trog could tell you, like, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that, you may expect things to function a certain way with weather. It's not going to work that way here.
Is there something trying to keep us from getting back?
We seem to have encountered dangers in both directions.
I
True.
said, even the weather's trying to kill us.
Be nice to find out which of us is cursed or carrying some kind of a cursed object.
Maybe if we'd stopped that rider, he
As
might
his
have said,
hand grips
Yeah.
the cursed unicorn.
Yeah,
horn.
exactly.
Right. Yeah, that rider had all of the paperwork that rider had would have allowed us to know there was a giant volcano
Exactly.
in the sky coming.
he was running, he was racing to tell people there's a huge pyroclastic storm coming.
I mean, that technically was 2 days ago, so that was
Yeah.
pre-Owlbear. We now track
Okay,
things
well.
in pre-Owlbear and post-Owlbear.
That's right.
So then,
I think I would just say that Druinius had literally just gotten to the point where he was starting to feel more comfortable out in the wild, and then suddenly he's like, "Oh, we can just be killed, but in so many different ways that you don't even see coming, from monstrous beasts to volcanic skies." The fact that we're surviving now seems more of a miracle than competence on our part.
Well, I can imagine that Dromenius' eyes must be fucking huge, staring out of the burrow that you guys have taken shelter in, because like it's a gorgeous sunset that is, because it was clear skies and it was great weather that otherwise he rolled. Beautiful evening out there. You can see, there's little butterflies that are drifting above the completely untouched grasslands that are stretching out in either direction.
Maybe I see Trog looking out there at the butterflies, and I just say, "Don't fall for it."
What about Shara, Trog, Vaz, or Brommel? What's going on in your minds?
No, like I said, rather go live somewhere else. But fighting things, that's fine. But bloody clouds killing you, that sucks. That's no way for a warrior.
Yeah, I think it's a loss of confidence in our abilities to protect ourselves too. That really not much we could have done in either scenario. And now I think in Brommel's mind, he's desperate to get back and get out of this area and get out of these lands for now. And right now I think he's thinking that our odds are plummeting of survival.
Trog, Shara?
Are these the lands they want to send us back to make kings? Because I'm thinking I might just open up a shop.
Yeah, quite.
Get a cart, sell vegetables out of the back. I don't know, maybe
Shepherd's pie.
Hey, Brummel, you can make shepherd's pie.
That's it.
We'll sell it to the taverns. No,
Very
just
few people.
I was gonna say it's just maybe one of those days. Things aren't. We've had good days, we've had bad days. We gotta kind of look at it. And
yesterday was utterly event-free. Like, we sort of went through it pretty quickly, but for you guys, you had one whole day of travel and of rest where nothing happened.
Yeah, and the weather was nice, and we were like, okay, look, birds. And like Drowinius says, it's not just on the way back. It's weather on both directions. There isn't a cosmic force trying to keep us from getting back. So Shara's just gonna take it easy.
So are these called the Stolen Lands?
Yep.
No, they're not. They were the tossed away, rejected, and abandoned lands, I think, is more correct.
And Trog, what are you thinking?
Well, it's funny because Trog's actually thinking the exact opposite of everyone else. He's thinking like, oh man, things are going so well. We survived those owl bears. We survived like fire just coming down from the sky. Like, this lucky unicorn horn has got us on the path to riches.
He makes a good point.
Yeah. All right, guys, then, with our last session in this campaign for 2023, any closing words you want to say about your heroes before we make with the outro?
I am the weather.
I think that sums it up.
I'm glad that they've got those rules to reroll shit that's too high level, because that's pretty fucking crazy. It would have been crazy otherwise.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
I think that Brommel is preparing the advice he's going to give to other travelers that are coming, and he will certainly be recommending that if the owlbears don't get you, the weather will.
Just sits at an empty table with 1,000-yard stare, talking to anyone who go in there. Don't fucking go. Don't fucking go.
And if you do, take some of this shepherd's pie.
Yes. There's nothing but stacks of shepherd's pie and pancakes in front of him. Oh my god. All right then. So then, for those listening at home, wait, hold on. Is there anyone else? Anyone else want to?
No. No, that's good. That's
No,
a good
Vaz?
ending point.
No, good.
No. All right. So for those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us for session 16 of our ongoing Kingmaker campaign. As is always the case, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding the session, the campaign, or the game we're playing, please do not hesitate to leave a comment in the comments section down below, and I'll endeavor to reply in a timely fashion. There's also a link down below to the Dungeon Musings Discord server, where we have channels dedicated to Pathfinder 2 for sure. Is there one for this campaign? I can't remember. I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, for Pathfinder 2, there is one for most other campaigns we run on the channel, as well as most other games we run on the channel, as well as a ton of other great channels like Finding a Group or GM Discussion or Video Game Discussion. There's a really great community that has built up over the years over there, and you are more than welcome to join us. There is also a link down below to our friends at Noble Knight Games. Noble Knight Games is the preeminent unionized retailer of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs in North America. Not only do they have a terrific selection of new role-playing games, board games, and card games, they have an unmatched selection of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs. And if they don't have in stock something that is listed in their extensive catalog of hard-to-find and out-of-print games, you can put it on a want list, and they'll send you an email when it comes in, and you'll be able to pick it up at your leisure. If you make a purchase of $10 or more through their website, be sure to enter the code FALLMUSER, all caps, all one word, and you'll save yourself 10% on your purchase. There's also, this will be changing, that discount code will change in about a month, actually, January 15, 2024, forgive me. Oh, you just cut me out in the outro. OBS disconnected, is reconnecting. It's reconnected. All right, well, we're back. If you're listening to this after January 15, 2024, I shocked the computer with the fact it's almost 2024, too. Check back on one of our more recent videos, and you'll find a discount code that is current. There is also a link down below to something called Heroes Save Villages, which is our charity fundraising campaign. It benefits the SOS Children's Villages International Charity, a really incredible organization active in over 130 countries, benefiting over 80,000 orphaned and abandoned children. All donations that go through that link go directly to them. You can learn all about the organization through that link as well. None of the money goes to the channel or any other middleman. It just goes to support the kids who benefit from SOS Children's Villages International's various services around the world. And if you want to see what the donors have crafted, we have, as a way of saying thank you to our donors over the past year, the donors have voted on all 6 parts of our year-long Year of Ill Omens campaign. You can find a playlist for that under the playlists on the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. And yeah, there is. It was an enormous amount of fun. We're going to have more information about what we'll be doing for in relation to the Heroes Save Villages campaign in the new year, but that won't be for another 2 weeks. The last thing I will say is an enormous thank you to our stalwart Kingmakers. Now, we have this our last session of the year, and we managed to tick off 2 things that one of which I was intending on running tonight, and one of which was just a lovely surprise. Guys, if I was to rank in my list of things I love to see in my sandbox campaigns, where do you think an owl bear and a horrific inclement weather event would fit in that?
Just below Fang Dragon.
Yep, agreed.
So it was a challenging one for our heroes, but they offered this humble dungeon master a very, very special treat with both owl bears and fire falling from the sky today. So thank you, guys. Jamie, James, Jeffrey, Dave, and George. Thank you so much for playing tonight, guys. Congratulations on taking a further step closer. Oh boy, I'm going to change it to for Rast the 23rd. Guys, you're in your last week to get back. So we will be back in the new year. We'll be posting I can't remember offhand what the date is for that, but we always post the schedule on Sundays on the community tab of the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel, and on the main channel for the Dungeon Musings Discord server. So if you want to figure out when we're back, you can find it there. We have some other games going on over the holidays as well. We'll have more information about that as we get closer. But for those listening at home, for those sitting at the table, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Happy holidays. I hope that the holidays are restful and enjoyable, and that you get to spend time with folks you want to spend time with. So until we see you again, stay safe, stay healthy, happy gaming, and happy holidays.
See ya.